ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I don't know if Act 1 and 2 is going to be embedded on top of like Act 3, but I'm just starting an intro here in case this is a separate recording. But we are back picking up and continuing with the Children of Echo's Tribal Chronicle quest with Xilonen. We just finished Act 1 and 2 of meeting this mother and her daughter who is apparently like kind of been taken a little bit ill of this sickness. She's basically not at her best. We didn't see the daughter, and they have this whole blazing inscription that they want to like engrave names so you're remembered throughout all of time and you never erode and you never wither. And so apparently there's something going on with this with the daughter and the mother. I think if my intuition is anything to go off of, I think that there's something not fully being transparent with this quest, and it's very much akin to like carving an ancient name to an extent. We have Xilonen, who's likely going to be a factor of Act 3, and so we're going to be heading back now. The time you and Tlazolli agreed upon has almost arrived. You prepare to pay her a visit to check on the Blaze Gem inscription progress. All right, let us proceed. Yeah, I for some reason, I don't think her daughter's around anymore. It's
been several days now.
I wonder
if Tlazolli has finished making the Blaze Gem inscription.
How that's gonna apply to her daughter.
Since Nishka's birthday is around the corner, let's go to the tribe and buy some things, and then pay the family a visit.
And her birthday's coming up specifically. So, oh my God, she is laid out right now. Ma'am!
Xilonen, good thing you're here. I'm wondering if I can...
She's napping.
The shelf on the left, second row down, first X on the right. That one's yours. And the garden hoe belongs to Iqnal, and the hammer is Pakal's, so make sure you take the one that's yours.
Is she like sleep talking right now, or is she just like, do not disturb my rest, go follow my instructions?
I haven't even said why I'm here.
Jeez.
But looks like you're about to head out for a break.
Yes, but I am going to take it right here. The temperature is just perfect today.
Okay.
Really? But doesn't it feel a lot hotter than usual? I really don't want to stay out in this heat.
No, that's just Xilonen, all right? Am I right, Chad? Am I right?
Exactly. In hot weather like this, customers don't tend to stick around and talk when they're coming to place orders or pick up the goods.
Oh, that's smart. Damn.
I see. Oh, here comes another customer. I'll just leave you to it then, and pick up my axe.
Okay. See
Sure,
ya.
sounds good to me.
Wake up, sleepyhead. Damn, she looks like she looks like she just woke up.
Hey, Xilonen!
Paimon, are you good?
Oh, Traveler, Paimon! We meet again. You two seem to be in good spirits.
That was like a funny little bit.
How's your Pilgrim's Chronicle been? Run into any issues?
Oh, is that gonna update with this too? No, everything is fine. Oh, I'm surprised you mentioned that.
Oh, good. It was also my first time receiving a Pilgrim's Chronicle, even though I've already turned it over to you.
Okay.
There are still a lot of things that could go wrong, so I wasn't sure if there'd be any issues.
Huh? So, what are the chances that something might still go wrong?
Yeah, so this is taking place after the Ark Conquest.
Well, less than the chances of Mualani accidentally falling off a spiritway, I'd say.
Oh, well, that definitely would never happen.
Allegedly.
I found the axe, Xilonen. Thanks a lot. By the way, Nitchka's birthday's coming up real soon. Are you planning to visit her?
I've prepared a gift and was just getting ready to take it to her.
Okay.
You're not planning on giving the kid a full set of pliers again, are you? Or, let me guess, woodworking tools?
Bruh, you gave these kinds of things as birthday gifts?
Yeah, that's right. Flowers will wither and toys will break, and snacks are quickly forgotten once they're eaten.
But tools will always be used.
But a set of durable work tools will always stay with you and get you through many sticky situations.
You know what? As an adult, that's something that can be appreciated, but kids don't want tools. Kids want things that can break so that way they can go and ask for more things.
Well, still, I won't be giving Nichka any tools this year.
That's so funny.
She wrote me a letter saying that she'd like a copy of Tequil the Brave.
Ooh.
The book is not what you call a bestseller, but luckily, I have a few copies in my collection.
Okay.
They were really old editions that were published a long time ago, but they should still be readable.
I haven't read any books in Natlin yet, so I don't know if that's an actual book in Natlin.
Children her age love fairy tales.
Oh.
The last time I was at Tlazolli's, I even brought Nechka.
A what?
Wait, what did I bring her again? It must have been her favorite thing, but, why can't I remember it anymore?
Uh-oh. Memory loss?
Oh, it is quite hot today. Seems you're about to pass out from the heat. Do you even remember your own name?
Oh, God. She's like, no, actually, I don't remember my own name.
My memory can't be this bad. It's just these last few days. I've been forgetting things for some odd reason.
Related to the girl?
Well, in that case, why don't you use the blaze gem inscription you have as a memo to engrave some important things to remember?
But what if she forgot what she was supposed to remember?
After all, that inscription will never wear out, and it's easy to carry. I'd say that's quite a fitting use for it.
Ah, that is interesting.
You do have a point, but my inscription is almost already full.
Your name is that long? Does it include all of your relatives' names too?
No. I engraved some wishes on my blaze gem inscription.
Oh.
You know, just some dreams that I have for the future and things I'd like to accomplish one day.
So so you can write anything on it? Like, I thought it was like for names specifically.
Even though Tlazolli has said that from an aesthetic point of view, it would be best for people to keep their inscription short, this blaze gem inscription was still made by a name engraver, the forger of ancient names themselves. Everyone thinks that the inscription she made might have some wondrous powers. So, many people who bought blaze gem inscriptions engraved their wishes and dreams on them, in hopes that they would come true.
Interesting.
Sounds kinda like a wish granter.
The gotcha.
But if you do that, won't everyone be able to see your wishes and dreams?
I was just wondering the same thing.
Don't worry. We usually ask Tlazolli to add the inscriptions for us. She has a unique method of engraving. With her method, the light must be at a certain angle in order to see the text. Without the right angle of lighting, the blaze gem inscription will just look like a pretty stone.
All right.
That's true. In the end, a blaze gem inscription is essentially just a piece of rock. It doesn't have the power to grant people's wishes. Making wishes to it is like shouting into an echoing valley. The only one who will answer is yourself.
So is this just like, someone in chat even said it too, this is just like a very sturdy notebook. It's just like a notebook that won't like get destroyed.
But using it as a journal for your wishes is also fine.
Yeah.
Carrying them with you and taking a look from time to time can be a good source of encouragement.
Okay.
Well, as long as you don't suddenly change your mind and want to take your wishes back, that is. These things are extremely durable.
Yeah.
It would take a lot of effort to change the words. And I don't think anyone would willingly part with it either. They're not cheap and very hard to get. If you ever lost it, you'd just be filled with regret. Still, it's really strange. Given Auntie's skill, how could it take so long for her to make one? Oh, well, I hope someone didn't give her an idea of making fewer and selling for more.
Oh no. She sold out, is what you're basically saying? Sounds like one of Shavin's schemes.
It's true. Chevin would totally have put that in her ear. Still, I don't think it's such a bad thing for Tlazolli to make some money by selling these. At least she and little Nechka are better off now, and won't have to worry about the cost of treating her illness anymore. I was really worried about their family at first, and was even planning to send them some...
Oh, did you forget again?
Send some...
Okay, is it possible that writing your stuff on these inscriptions actually makes you forget the thing you write on it? It's like you're transplanting your memory of that thing into the stone, so now she can't actually remember unless she has her stone?
Huh? What was I planning to send to Nechka again? Ugh, this memory of mine.
Oh god, no.
All right, if you stay out in the heat for any longer, I'm afraid even the inscription won't be able to save your memory. You should, go back. Yeah, get some rest.
Uh-oh.
Right. Please give my regards to Tlazolli and Nechka.
Oh dear. All right, clearly some memory stuff.
What's going on? Maybe I should go talk to Erinley to get some medicine.
So you'll be going to Nechka's birthday party too, Xilonen? Oh, perfect! Then let's go together!
I am so sus right now.
Oh, yeah, sure, but I didn't expect you to know Tlazolli too. She hasn't been coming to the tribe much lately, so how did you get a chance to talk with her?
I wonder what that illness was that girl has. I'm sus, chat. I am very sus-gay.
Oh, so that's how you met her. She even wants to use volcanic crystal as a forging material. Guess she's really pulling out all the stops for her daughter.
We also wanted to get a gift for Nechka, but we have no idea what she might like.
Then let's just go and ask. Come on, I want to give her the book anyway.
All right.
Huh? Wait a second. Our birthday gift's supposed to be a surprise? If we ask Nechka, then she'll know what gift we'll be getting her. And that would ruin the surprise.
Guys, this is the story of my life. I can never surprise Cal with gifts because she just prefers to know what I'm getting her. I like surprising people. Some people would say the surprise is more for the person giving the gift than the person receiving the gift. I feel like it can be both. I feel like it could be nice to surprise someone and also want to have like the joy of knowing that you're about to surprise someone with something you know they want. But I also think it kind of like, it is also kind of lame to just be like, what do you want for Christmas? I want this thing. You get that thing for them. Thanks for the thing that I said I wanted, right? Especially on Christmas, like as kids, like we put Christmas lists and we don't know what we're gonna get. Like I definitely wrote Christmas lists growing up. I didn't always get everything I wrote, but I was surprised and excited about the things that I knew I wanted, but I didn't know I'd get. You know what I mean? Maybe I should just ask my girlfriend to just make a list of a bunch of things and then I'll pick something and that way it'll be a surprise because it's something I know she wants, but she doesn't know what she'll get that year. Maybe that's better. I don't know. But yeah, this is my life.
But if you don't ask her, then how will you know what kind of present she would like? Here's another idea. Perhaps you can also give her a storybook based on what she wrote in her letter. That might be a good option.
Easy enough. I have loads of these in my bag.
But shouldn't we give it a little more thought? If we all give her books, it might seem like we didn't put much effort into it. Xilonen, have you really never asked her what she would like the most? There must be something else she'd like besides books.
I mean, she's a kid. Like, I don't know.
Unfortunately, no. Nechka's illness has kept flaring up over the past few years. Apparently, she couldn't do anything during that time other than rest in bed. She didn't even have the strength to talk to anyone.
Allegedly.
It wasn't until recently that she started to recover from her illness and regained strength to write letters to others.
I'm very sus about this whole thing.
Anyway, there's no need to overthink it. Worst case scenario, I can split the book into 2 volumes and we can each give her one.
Bro. Okay, I guess that works. Great idea.
No, that's terrible. That would really look like we didn't try.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's actually kind of cap. That's a scam in and of itself. You just got one gift by 2 people.
Let's just go ask Nechka. Even though it would ruin the surprise, we could at least get her something that would make her happy. Anyway, could you tell us a bit more about the book that you're getting her? Is it really that unpopular?
Tequil the Brave, I think?
Well, it's a little difficult to explain. You see, there are actually 2 versions of Tequil the Brave.
Oh.
The premise of the book is pretty straightforward. It's basically about a set of twin brothers working to defeat a demon lord. But after defeating the demon lord, the older brother, Tequil, discovers that the king's spirit has possessed his younger brother, Remok.
Hold on, are they cooking right now? Wait a minute. What is this?
In the ending of the original story, the older brother kills his younger brother to defeat the demon lord, before jumping into a volcano.
Yo, are they teasing stuff? Upcoming lore? Whoa! Wait, what is this? Okay, hold on. Oh God, chat. Is this why I'm... Oh my God, this is... Hold on, chat. Am I reading all of this? Hey, okay, you know what? I remember when we did the Wanderer Archon quest, and I read both of those essays. Those 2 guys were essaying back and forth, and I read the whole thing. I gotta do it. I gotta read this, okay? Somewhat aged copy. Wait, are there 2? She said there's 2 versions, though. So I gotta read both of these. Damn, Hoyoverse. Before I start reading, I just want to give a big shout out to the one person in chat earlier that was like, Arnold, this quest will take you 1 to 2 hours to do. You must have been new around here. I have no idea why anyone would think that. This is half the video is just me reading this book. Anyways, let us begin. Somewhat aged copy of Tequil the Brave. Also, shout out to the illustration. It looks like kind of like a crazy like demon creature or some sort. Some guy jumped like crawling out of the pits of the abyss with a sword. The hero in question, most likely. This tale came from the desolate, distant past. In those days, the mountain's teeth was still barred like blades against man and beast, thirsting for the souls of the feeble-minded, human and non-human alike. People knew that the god of the mountains loved them not, and was to be given a wide berth. Yet they were forced to seek shelter in caverns from the storms screaming through the wilds, all to pass one long night after another. But these caverns, like the mountains, extracted payment for these vagrants. Countless were the tribes who lost kin to the wastes through which they stumbled blind. Valiant Tequil and the kind-hearted brother Remak were born to one such tribe. All right, let me write these down real quick. At the hour of their birth, a long, troubled night reigned inside and outside the caves, and though the campfire around which the tribe's people sat flickered, none were comforted by their light. The people thought, this fire shall soon go out, and once it does, we too shall be finished. How long will this night last? I'm cold, and hungry too. Let's hurry things up then. Quickly, let me walk into the night, better than in this torment. Oh, you poor children. Oh, you poor, poor children. Yet Tequil and Remak did not announce themselves with sorrowful cries as other children did. Instead, Tequil stared into the cavern depths. The minions of the cavern did their best to frighten them, but his gaze swept over them, keen as a sharp stone spur. He has seen us, our sharp claws and long teeth, but he is not afraid. The wicked creatures whispered amongst themselves anxiously, and involuntarily retracted said appendages. Remak, for his part, waved his hands and laughed, and his laughter was like pebbles tumbling in the stream, drawing the eyes of all the distressed tribespeople to his face. Only then did they notice that though the flames wavered, it had never ceased to burn, and with another wave of his hands, Remak patted the firewood next to him. Feed the flame, feed the flame. The elderly chief, thus reminded by the newborn boy, shouted his words aloud, repelling the fear that was about to swallow the tribe whole. People stood and fueled the fire, and they drew their obsidian blades, casting their eye into the cavern depths just as Tequil did. The beasts of the cavern were filled with rage and hate, but they knew that these people would not loosen their grip on their weapons, nor would their eyes be shut. Terror had already fled, and so death was forced to retreat. Only when the sun rose again did the brothers shut their eyes, falling asleep in their mother's bosom. Thus did the tribe's people depart the cave, having lived another day. These people, who had rejected fear, would live countless days more. Yet the defeat of her evil underlings caught the eye of their master, Kotliku? I think that's how you say that. Let me write that down. Or I think it's Coatliku. Yet the defeat of her evil underlings caught the eye of their master, Coatliku. For this lord of demons, who remained to be the mother of the underworld and mistress of 10,000 times 10,000 caves, oh my god, whose fangs were the rocky stalactites, whose tongue was very blast of wet, frigid wind, and who upon awaking could only be satiated by devouring 10,000 living souls. Tequil and Remak were the first humans to slip her grasp. Shamefaced, this Earth Mother waved her hand, lashing the evil beast cowering to the side with rock. Go, go, redeem your humiliating failure. Capture those dim-witted mortals and fill my stomach. But having seen their fear vanquished, the people remembered well the methods of scattering those terrors time after time. They settled at the foot of the mountains, sharpening wooden stakes, lit fires, and gave the sharpest blades to their best warriors, with which they would stand guard behind the stakes. Their bright eyes pierced the wilderness beyond the firelight, and did not shift their gaze away for even a moment. By blade and fire did Coatliku's minions taste defeat time after time, until they could do nothing but huddle in the dark, daring not to draw near the fire. The fires in the hearts of the people ignited, and they began to speak of victory, of light, and of the end of the viper. They believed in Tequil and Remak. These brothers could surely keep the heat and light alive. Tequil and Remak thought the same, and so they sharpened their spears and blades, preparing to drive the demon lord of that evil serpent to her doom. But the Earth Mother, who hated this tribe, did not relent. She took sludge from the deepest parts of the cave and pitched it into a snake. Then she plucked out her eye, setting it onto the serpent's eye socket. It was that child who caused you to witness the fire, and so let me go and swallow his eyes. One evening, when the sun had just set, night's veil was slowly covering the sky, and the stars had yet to begin granting their light. The serpent bit and slew a rabbit beyond the tribe's bounds and burrowed into its skin, laying flat on the ground. Remak, returning from gathering herbs, came upon this rabbit. Oh, damn. And seeing its wound, the kind child put its torch down without hesitation and reached for his herbs. He chewed on them, preparing to apply them to the rabbit. But the snake, speaking for the Earth Mother, leaped from the wound, hissing laughter. Ha ha ha! Ignorant, foolish human, sacrificing yourself for a lowly rabbit. Before Remak could retrieve his torch, the Earth Mother's serpent latched its fangs first into his neck, then burrowing into his body, capturing his heart and soul both. Oh dear. The defenseless sentries were the next to be murdered by the Earth Mother, for they greeted Remak just as they always did when he returned from gathering herbs, only to be pierced through the heart by the serpent, dying on the spot. The entire tribe's fire was put out, and amidst the shroud of darkness, death and torment were resurgent. The Earth Mother spat the snake out, and though poisoned fangs, she cried out, "Behold, behold, you arrogant fools, and kneel as you should in the dust." But the sound of a rock being struck cut her off, for Tequil, who had been sharpening his obsidian blade, used it to create sparks that set his tent alit. He raised his blade and charged forward, letting fly his blade at the Earth Mother's messenger. The blazing edge cleaved the poison serpent, molding from soil with ease. But as Tequil was about to follow through, he saw his brother's eyes and the blood staining his brother's hands. That instant was all of the time the wounded viper needed to escape. Yet nigh fully charred it was still, and the Earth Mother's eyes reduced almost to ash. This tribe was destroyed, and never again was there a chance it would dare defy her. Thus did the Earth Mother comfort herself as she retreated into the darkness. How Tequil wished to call out Remak's name, but the burned dust caught in his throat, and so he could only watch as his brother vanished into the night. When the night at last passed, Tequil, who stood amongst the ruins, knew that the surviving tribespeople could no longer stay. Burying his confusion and pain deep in his heart, he led them on a new journey. They crossed mountains and canyons, fearing fearsome beasts and poisonous insects. Tequil did not close his eyes for so long as they journeyed, nor did he dare to loosen his grip on blade or torch. Finally, by a silent volcano, they found a tribe willing to take them in. Only after he saw the last of his tribe peacefully fall into slumber under the old shaman's care did he relax and collapse to the earth. When he awoke, he found himself in a blazing cave. The lava that surrounded him undulated with an erratic pulse, as if the very mountain was slowly breathing. When he stood up, the lava boiled and bubbled, and a rumbling came from all directions. Do not search for your brother. His eyes have been devoured by a cunning serpent, but I must save him and pursue that venomous snake also. His voice echoed through the cave, but the mother of mountains and fire was silent. Tequil thus prayed upon her. Let my brother's name live on. I am willing to sacrifice my heart and blood in return. The goddess answered him in the echoing cave. Thus she said, your prayers have been heard, but your brother is no longer your kin. His name has sunken into the deepest of depths. Tequil raised his head and lifted up his wish to the goddess. Turn my blood to fire so my heart may illuminate the depths. I will bring my brother back before my blood runs dry. Turn my blood to fire until my soul may sear and slay that serpent. I will take its head before my blood runs dry. When Tequil awoke once again, the old shaman of the tribe gave him a brand new sword, food, and water. Finally, the shaman clasped his shoulders and blessed him. May your fire dry the venomous snake's venom. Thus did Tequil embark on another journey. His strength was endless, his body tireless, and his blood burned like lava. He crossed grassy fields and snowy peaks, deep valleys and high mountains, and the goddess of mountain and fire showed him the way with falling rocks and the crack of cliffs. Thus did Tequil stride towards without hesitation. When he met his brother again, the Earth Mother mocked him once more using Remak's body and voice. But when her claws pierced Tequil's chest, he moved not, and instead her bones were melted by his burning blood. Oh my god, that's so badass. Tequil stared the vicious demon lord down and said in a loud voice, "My brother is gentle of heart. He would surely have made this land a better place. Yet you have affronted him with your poison, smothered his virtue, slaughtered those who had faith in his virtue. Die, you despicable venomous insect. Die here." As he roared, Tequil's blood stained his obsidian blade, turning it red hot in an instant. The Earth Mother watched in horror as her shell, bones, and soul was sundered. God damn. She wished to scream, to buy but a moment in which she could unleash her claws and tear Tequil to ribbons. But she could make no noise, for in the fire's light, the silent souls to whom this body belonged awakened, and that soul cried out to his brother, "I do not wish to see your blood be reduced to ash, but I have seen the light of your heart and spirit. Remember my name, brother. As long as you remember me, I will never have left." The blazing flames swept over every corner of that gloomy, frigid cavern, and every last poisonous insect within was slain, burned to ash, alongside every plot and scheme so heinous and vile. As the last drop of his blood was about to burn away, the roof of the cave above Tequil's head trembled. A fissure opened, and a gem fell down and stopped up his wound. The goddess of mountains and fire spoke once more, and her voice echoed across the walls. "You yet have one drop of blood. Return to your tribe, for this is your brother's wish, and I will see it fulfilled." One night, the old shaman, who had waited day after day beyond the tribe's bounds, stood to welcome the returning Tequil. But Tequil refused the water, the food, and the cheer. Instead, he simply said, "The venomous snake is slain, and I am victorious. But I shall soon depart along with my brother." He took the gem from his chest, placed it upon the torch, and walked up to the silent volcano. "I have but one drop of blood left, but it is not left for me, but rather for justice and fairness, for the good and the brave. Use it and light a fire that shall never be extinguished." Having said that, valiant Tequil leaped into the dead volcano. The earth was shaken by his heart and blood, and the volcano's own heart resumed beating, the blazing lava once more beginning to flow. The volcano lives, as does the bravery of all the tribes. God damn, that was a great story. So this Earth Mother was offended that humans defended themselves against her minions and corrupted Remok, and Remok like slaughtered majority of the tribe. And then the brother was like, "All right, you took my brother, I will take your head." And he pulled up. I can only imagine what the second version is. I like the ending though. He basically became like a martyr for like bravery amongst the tribes. If this was a real story, this was probably after the calamity when like the tribes were like destitute and like separated and they had to be built back up again. So I'm pretty sure if this was a real story, then Tequil the Brave was probably like one of the earliest to like rebuild society from the beginning, you know? That was a great story. That was a great illustration too.
I remember there was one line that was super popular at the time. If I still remember right,
Ooh.
After being possessed by the goddess Coatlicue, Remok said,
Okay, I completely butchered that name, by the way.
"I do not wish to see your blood be reduced to ash, but I have seen the light of your heart and spirit.
Hell yeah.
Remember my name, brother. As long as you remember me, I will never have left."
Holy shit, it's like we both read the same story, chat. That's crazy. So what about the other version? Okay, guys, round 2, Electric Boogaloo. Give me that second book, I'm ready.
The other version was released only recently. The author heard a suggestion from someone and suddenly decided to try and make a stake in the fairy tale market, so the story was revised.
Okay.
In the revised version, the brothers killed the demon lord together and both survived.
Okay.
According to the author, this gave the story a happy ever after kind of ending.
So they basically Disneyfied it.
However, the revised version was not well received. After a month on the market, it had hardly sold any copies and the books were collecting dust on the store shelves.
Damn, unlucky.
The store owners desperately tried to get rid of the book and have resorted to all sorts of promotions and discounts to sell it. Even now, the only edition of Tequil the Brave you can find in the market is the newer one, whereas the older edition is nearly impossible to find.
I don't know if that's a book we can find like in the world or if that's a quest item, but I'd love to have that book.
Anyway, I couldn't bring myself to give such a poorly rated book to Nichka, so I spent a few days looking and managed to find a few copies of the old edition in the warehouse.
She was like, kids do not deserve bad literature. I cannot give this book to this girl. That's actually based. I have so much respect for her for that.
I picked out a copy that looked relatively new and wrapped it up as a present for Nechka. If you're interested, I can give you this extra copy to read. The pages are pretty old, though, so please be gentle with it.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, and here's a copy of the newer edition, too. They gave me a free copy when I went to buy some chocolatl.
Okay.
So that's how they're trying to sell off the book.
Nice.
Could it really be that bad? Even Paimon's curious now.
That's 2 more for the collection. You can read them to me while we're on the road, Paimon. Yeah, I know, right? How about you do some lore reading, Paimon? I just sat here and just freaking essayed to my chat.
Okay, but you'll have to carry Paimon for a while. Once Paimon's done reading it herself, she'll read it out for you.
Aw.
Let's get going. Tlazolli lives pretty far from the tribe, so it'll take us some time to get there.
She doesn't live that far. Like, let's be real. She lives like right around the corner, literally. What? Oh, damn, that wasn't even, we didn't even start Act 3. Okay, Chad, I might be cooked. We didn't even start Act 3. Oh boy, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be a great video. Oh, okay, so this is the old story. I don't have to read the bad version, do I? This is the inferior version. I liked this version. This version was goated. I like how the ending, the message is still kind of the same. Light the fire, together we shall stand and ensure that the flame is never extinguished. Yeah, so it's a we instead of me, you know, because they're still alive and together. All right, not bad, not bad. But we will schmoove. Hello?
Go on now, Yengu. Nechka is still resting.
Allegedly. We still haven't seen her. See, even the Saurians, like, this is bullshit. Like, I've been waiting this whole time.
Hey, Tlazolli, we're here!
Damn. Oh!
Oh, what a surprise. And even Xilonen is here too.
Wait, is the Saurian chasing Paimon? We came to visit Nachka.
Oh, it's been a while since I've seen you, Auntie.
Aw.
I received Nechka's letter. She wanted a copy of Tequil the Brave, right? Well, I've brought the book for her.
Based.
There are several editions of the book in Natlan, and I wasn't sure which version she'd prefer.
Okay, Paimon. You're distracting me.
I asked a messenger from the Scions of the Canopy. It seems this softcover edition is one of the most popular options, so I brought it for Nechka.
You haven't changed a bit, Xilonen.
Hold on.
Let's go inside. I was just boiling some chocolatl, so you can all try some.
Does she sound? I know this came out in 5.1. I don't know if this is a 5.1 issue or if she sounds completely different.
Xilonen used to love drinking chocolatl. When she was little, she would always have several cups every time she came to visit me.
Either a different VA or a different voice direction. Yeah, I know 5.1 was like all over the place in terms of like the voice acting for EN. So I was like, is she a different person? Is this the daughter in disguise? Because she sounds different. I don't know. Also, look at Paimon over there just hiding behind the fire.
You were already a big girl by the time I finally had my Nechka. All right, for now, let's...
Oh.
Wait a minute.
Oh, Auntie, let's go inside.
Is her memory being affected too? Can I even trust this lady's memories?
Traveler, please help me get her into the house.
Nani? What the heck is happening? That other girl was dealing with some memory problems.
Oh, Paimon will help too. Be good, Yengu, and don't get in the way.
Yeah, he looks like he's about to eat you, if I'm being honest.
All right, let's get indoors. Watch your step, Auntie.
Okay, so now we're gonna be like, okay, where's your daughter now? We're inside. Knock, knock. Ooh.
Sorry. Nechka's illness has been flaring up recently, so I was up for a few nights.
That's Cap. You literally looked like you had like a mind break right there or something.
I suddenly started to feel dizzy in the sun. I hope I didn't scare you.
Also, it's like one of the first like enclosed like buildings in Natlan.
Have a seat. I'll fetch you a few cups of chocolatl. Please wait a moment.
Oh, I've already brought them over. This cup's for you, Auntie.
God damn.
And these are for you too.
Legs for days over here.
Chocolatl? What does it taste like? Paimon's heard that it can be pretty bitter. Traveler, could you give it a try first?
Oh, don't worry. Auntie always adds a lot of sugar. It won't be bitter.
Bottoms up. I love moments like this.
The last time you came to visit, you were still just a kid. But now you're a pillar of the Children of Echoes. No, of all Natlan even.
Oh, well, it's all thanks to the drinks I had here and the books I happen to read.
You've been close for quite some time then.
We heard that you two are from the same tribe, but Paimon had no idea you were so close.
Yeah.
When I was little, my parents were always talking about how skilled Auntie was at forging ancient names and
Oh, yeah,
how
the
she was a
ears.
good
I guess
role
I
model
should have.
for the rest of us.
I should have noticed that. Gotcha.
The moment I became idle at home, they would toss me into Auntie's workshop to watch and learn.
Then I would have your parents go back, boil you a pot of chocolatl, and let you play in the house.
Yeah, and then I would drink and listen to you banging away with your tools in the workshop. But eventually, she moved out of the tribe to find some more space, and I didn't have the chance to visit again after that.
But why did you seem so familiar with the place when you went to the kitchen for the drinks just now?
Maybe she remembers from a kid.
Because the layout of this place is identical to her old house.
Interesting. So she doesn't forget?
Let me see. Yeah, that should be Nechka's bedroom then.
That's right. I remember you used to hunker down in the room to read and draw.
Oh boy.
But you're all grown up now. Even if you wanted to live here, I'm afraid you've already outgrown Nechka's bed.
You two seem like family.
That's how Nechka sees Xilonen too. Whenever she's feeling better, she always asks me when her pen pal sister will be coming to visit.
Pen pal sister? That's cute.
Well, yeah, I'm here now, and even brought a gift as an apology. I'll leave the book here.
You said Nechka asked you for the book? I hope it wasn't too much trouble to get. Really, I'm surprised that she even asked you for a present. When she's at home, she'd even ask me for permission to eat some snacks. Maybe I've been too strict with her. She's obviously starting to like her big sister more than her own mother.
Oh dear.
Oh, really? Well, I'd say I really haven't done enough to deserve the title of Big Sister. Yeah, I wasn't able to help her when she was sick, and I didn't even come and visit her that many times. Well, the only thing I have been able to do is to help her find some books.
Don't be too hard on yourself, Xilonen. You have great responsibilities as the name engraver of the tribe.
True.
We both know you are far too busy to take care of her. The responsibilities on your shoulders also became far heavier when I gave up on my work.
You just had more important things to tend to, Auntie. No one in the tribe blames you. We all know that Nechka needs her mother's care.
I'm really wondering how the Blaze Gem inscription is gonna play a role in this. Unless her illness caused her to like lose her memory. And so like having one of those Blaze Gem inscriptions would help her remember things if she forgot.
But that doesn't change the fact that I gave up on my work. And even now, I still have not found the courage to pick up my hammer again. I'm sorry to leave you to shoulder all the responsibilities alone, Xilonen.
Oh.
Ooh, why so somber all of a sudden? Don't be so sad, everyone. Hasn't Nechka gotten better lately?
Oh, relax, Auntie. I can handle the work. But once Nechka is back on her feet, you should get back to work and let me have a vacation.
I just need to see this girl. I'm hearing about her more than I'm seeing her, and I'm just like, that's already like a red flag for me.
You'll be the one who's busy then, and I'll be sitting at the side drinking chocolatl and cheering you on.
If that day really comes, you can have as much chocolatl as you like.
So how did Nechka get so sick?
If you asked me before, I wouldn't have even been able to talk about it. But now that she's gradually recovering, I've also gained some courage to face what happened back then. Nechka's illness actually originates from the abyss.
Oh, god damn it, man. Did the music switch up? Holy fuck. It's always the goddamn abyss. I was honestly, when we first got here and they mentioned the sickness, I was like, oh, I was gonna say, I wonder if there's like a Elazar equivalent sickness that has to do with the abyss here. But obviously Elazar had to do with like Irminsul also being sick. Yeah, another tick mark on the fuck abyss. Fuck the abyss.
That night, I was in the tribe, having a discussion over the forging of new ancient names. Before we could finish our discussion, the alarm started to ring outside. a horde of monsters from the abyss suddenly attacked the tribe. So everyone banded together to fight them off. I joined the fray as well. And it wasn't until the monsters were repelled that I got back home with some guards from the tribe. But Nechka was gone. I can't remember how long I spent searching for her. Maybe for 2 or 3 days. In the end, we found Nechka at the bottom of a short cliff. She was holding a dried up embercore flower in her hand, and there were traces of abyssal corruption around her wounds. It was all my fault. Before the incident, Nechka had asked if I could forge an ancient name for her. Work was busy at the time, so I told her that if she could find an embercore flower, I would use it as material to forge her an ancient name.
That sucks.
Oh, Nechka, my daughter. My Nechka. I was holding her in my arms, but no matter how many times I called her name, she wouldn't open her eyes and look at me. I was the one who decided to move my workshop to the outskirts of our tribe for work, and I was the one who left her home alone. Oh, my daughter. My Nechka. Why do you have to suffer like this?
Fuck the abyss, by the way. Just a friendly reminder.
Whoa, hey! It's okay, right? Nechka's getting better. She already has the strength to write letters now, doesn't she? Well, Xilonen has even brought her a gift.
But we haven't seen her yet. That's like setting me off right now. I'm like, but please drink some water first.
Sorry. I just can't control myself whenever I remember that time. Phew. All right. It's not every day that we get guests. I really shouldn't be crying like this. I asked someone to buy some ingredients for me. So why don't you stay for dinner tonight? I'll make some shrimp bisque, grilled fish and mint sauce, and tower tacos.
Sure, hold the mint sauce and we're good.
We'll help. That sounds like a lot to make, and we don't want you to tire yourself out.
Let me flex my cooking skills.
Thank you both, but don't worry. It's just a few dishes. I'll be fine. You three just need to make sure everything gets eaten up. I can't eat a lot at this age.
Say less. Paimon's got you covered.
Oh, we haven't had anything to eat yet, so don't worry. We'll make sure there are no leftovers.
I promise the plates will be picked clean.
It just occurred to me that Xilonen likes to eat cheesy crab hot pot. Why don't I make that instead of the grilled fish and mint sauce? I remember you don't like picking out fish bones.
Ma'am, I'm allergic to shellfish. The grilled fish actually sounded great. I can't eat crab.
Nah, both are fine with me. I've learned to just chew up the fish bones now.
Damn, she's hardcore. That's like eating a bowl of nails for breakfast without any milk.
Oh, come on now. If you don't want to pick out the bones, I can just take them out for you. Anyway, for dessert, would you like a cup of grain fruit or chocolate?
Chocolate, please.
Cup of grain fruit.
Thank you! Aether, you're dude, I really am the traveler. Paimon.
How about a cup of green fruit mixed with chocolate?
Yep. The best of both worlds. That's even more based.
Okay, got it. I'll go start cooking, but could you do me a favor in the meantime?
Sure.
I ordered a bunch of ingredients, and they should be here any minute now. Would you go check by the door and see if they were already here? If so, please bring them in. Come on, Xilonen. Stop lying around.
Bruh.
You shouldn't nap before dinner. It'll ruin your appetite.
No, that's not true. That's a lie. That's a myth. That's not real.
Hey, I'm not a kid anymore, you know. You don't have to worry about my appetite.
If you're hungry, you will eat.
That's beside the point. If you don't watch out for your health while you're still young, then when you get older, you'll...
All right. I'm getting up.
Damn, Tosh is getting an earful right now. I'm so satisfied by how Shilonen's vision casing literally looks like a heart.
It isn't far, so it shouldn't take us long.
It's like a heart, like right on her chest. I love that.
That kid.
Kid? That's a grown woman. Let her do what she wants. Also, I love so much that we're in this house now. This is like one of the only like enclosed buildings that we've been to in Natlan so far, which is kind of cool. Nechka, are you in there? I don't want to doubt the plot, but I've only heard of your name. I have not seen you. Oh, and you can also sit over here too. That's even cooler.
That kid. She's just like Nechka.
All right, let's see what's up. Ah, damn.
No one's come to deliver the ingredients yet. Paimon thought we'd see someone come flying down on a Yunkasaur as soon as we came out.
A messenger from the Scions of the Canopy wouldn't be flying here. They usually come climbing down the cliffs nearby.
Yeah, Paimon.
No need to look. There isn't anyone on the cliffs.
So should we keep walking? Maybe the delivery got lost.
I just saw a ghost.
Excuse me, sir?
Hey, you there. Sorry, but does Tlazolli live around here?
A ghost?
Oh, are you the one who's supposed to deliver the ingredients?
Oh, I don't see any ingredients.
Ingredients? Are you kidding? I was nearly eating myself.
He's got one of those blaze gem inscriptions on his hip.
Never mind that now. Those monsters are still hot on my heels. Please, you've got to help me.
Xilonen, where'd she go?
Damn, she straight left us here, bro.
Whoa, she's already gone up to fight the
Oh,
monsters.
okay, never mind, they're here.
We're out.
Damn, they straight pulled up. No, not the baby! Why are you doing this, Hoyoverse? I will never, ever forgive you for this. God damn it, I hate this. I can't, guys. I literally can't. Can I just chase it away? Chat, avert your eyes, please. I don't want you to see this. You know what? I don't even want to see this.
Coming at ya.
All right, that should be it for the monsters.
I hate you, Hoyoverse.
It was easier than I thought.
I will never, ever forgive you, 07's chat. I hate it here.
Oh, it also seems we're in good luck. The goods weren't damaged either.
Also, why did he say he saw a ghost if there were monsters that he saw?
Strange. We didn't see any monsters on the way here.
You must have terrible luck. You didn't provoke them, did you?
Yeah, right. I use this road to deliver goods all the time, and I've never been attacked like this before.
I feel like it has something to do with those blaze gem inscriptions. Whatever they're made from, they're attracting the Oh, wait. Aren't they made from the phlogiston from the shadow pins? And weren't those monsters being agitated out there? And now this guy's getting attacked by monsters and he has one on his person?
It's the main road in and out of the tribe, so people often come here to clear out any monsters. This area is usually very safe.
I don't know, man.
I don't know what happened, but it seems like all the monsters around here have gone berserk. Even the docile Tepetlosaurs are in a frenzy.
You're offending them with your ornament.
Tlazolli doesn't even forge ancient names anymore, so why can't she just move back to the tribe? If she comes back, Nachka will even be able to find some playmates. She's so young and hasn't even...
I swear to God, he's gonna have a mental thing, right?
Nachka's playmates. No, wait, I feel like my kids have played with her before. They've even told me about Nachka's favorite game. If I remember right, it was...
These things must be siphoning your memories. Maybe they're corrupted by the abyss, right? Because they were by the shadow pin. Like, they're made with the material of the shadow pins, which literally, like, pins the abyss to the earth.
Strange. I always remembered it before. How can I forget all this?
Xilonen's like, I think I know what's going on. Look at it. She's putting two and two together. It's from her perspective.
Look at that. He has a blaze gem inscription too.
Paimon's cooking right now. Also, it looks kind of like looks like a snake. Wait, chat. The snake from the story? This is corrupt. This is evil. Get this shit out of here. So luck shouldn't be the problem. It looks like it's, seems like there's quite a market for those inscriptions.
You should go back to the tribe. It seems like you had quite the scare today. We'll take the ingredients back for you. I'll carry these bags, and you two can carry the rest.
Paimon can help too.
Huh? Oh, sure. Paimon can take care of these grapefruit that fell out of the bag.
Aw.
If you say so. Thank you so much. I guess today's just a really bad day for me to go outside.
Yeah, we're cooking, Xilonen. We're putting two and two together. We're picking up what they're putting down.
That's so weird. Why is everyone we run into today having trouble remembering stuff?
And they're all carrying blaze gem inscriptions.
Paimon's not sure how to say it, but she's got a strange feeling about this. Like it's all somehow related.
Imagine that.
Once you live long enough, you'll eventually start experiencing strange days like this.
That's great, considering Paimon and I are probably like hundreds of years old each.
Let's bring the ingredients back. Otherwise, we won't have anything to eat tonight.
All right. I feel like the mom's revelation is gonna be she somehow forgot something. Has anyone seen her daughter? Like physically seen her daughter? Cause like, what if she forgot? What if her daughter actually died and she just thinks like she forgot because she's been around these blaze gems all the time and she's making all of these and what, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man.
Ah, you're finally back. What took you so long?
Oh yeah, we ran into some small problems, but everything's fine now.
All right. As long as everything's okay now. You all have a seat. I'll get the food ready. It won't take long.
Okay. Is Nachka gonna be joining us for dinner?
Oh, there's so much tasty food! You're amazing, Tlazolli!
All right, where's your daughter? She's coming to eat with us, right?
They were all pretty simple dishes to make. Don't be shy. Dig in, everyone.
Oh my gosh. No flying on the table, Paimon.
But Paimon can't reach that dish! Could you give Paimon some? Come on!
I love this.
Ooh, yeah. Can I get another serving, please?
You're done already? Do you even chew when you're eating?
She just unhinges her lower jaw and just like puts the food in whole.
Of course! Didn't I say that I chew up the fish bones?
Oh my god.
I'll have just one more fish and leave the rest for Nachka.
Ooh.
It's okay. Just go ahead and eat all you'd like. Nachka can't eat these dishes anyway.
What does that mean, ma'am? Ma'am, you're not making any sense. How does that work?
Her body is too weak to digest these kinds of things. I'll just make some broth for her.
She's got an answer for everything, chat. I'm still sus.
Oh no. But Paimon thought she'd already recovered from her illness.
Injuries caused by the abyss cannot be undone. The doctor said the fact that she's stable is already quite a miracle. But it's okay. Nachka can talk to me now and can even hold my hand. That's more than I could ask for.
Jesus.
Even if she will never again know that I am her mother.
Memory loss.
What do you mean?
Damn, the abyss is something else, man.
The doctor said the abyss has had an irreversible effect on Nachka's soul. She's lost all her memories from before she was injured. The doctor also said this sort of memory loss isn't like simply forgetting something. Rather, she can no longer remember anything from before that fateful day.
And now everyone that has that gem is also forgetting, so it has to be related to the stone like material.
Huh? But how does that happen?
You know about the woven scrolls that the masters of the Night Wind use to record things, right?
Yes, we have one.
Well,
Kinda.
Generally speaking, forgetting things is like when the woven scrolls would gradually start to fade. As long as you repaint and weave the threads again, the faded memories will come back to life.
And that's why she has the blaze gem inscriptions now, because you'll never, even time can't get rid of what's on those. But if they're already tainted with abyss, that's why I think people are losing their memories, because it's like in tune with them, I think.
But the case of Nachka's memory loss is as if her woven scroll had been cut in two, and the portion of the past was burnt to ashes. The books she loved to read, the flowers she took joy to grow, and the time she spent in this house were all cut off by the abyss.
Wow.
And can never be retrieved again. As one example of that, Nachka now only sees me as a strange, unfamiliar auntie who claims to be her mother. She's a good kid, and doesn't want to upset this lady who's been taking care of her so much, so she still calls me Mom. But I've always had a feeling that she's constantly wondering about things like, where is her real mother? Why is she stuck here in this house? Was she abandoned? Nachka really has no idea that her real mother is right in front of her, and has never left.
So you plan on recreating Nachka's woven scroll all by yourself?
Damn. Way to cut through the bullshit there, Xilonen. Good lord. Yeah, the blazing inscriptions are kind of like that. Oh boy.
What do you mean?
Or should I say, you've already started reweaving that scroll long ago?
Yeah, I figured. A blaze gem inscription. Whose is that?
The delivery guy's. I saw it hanging from his waist, so I asked to borrow it from him.
Oh, yep. Uh-oh.
Don't worry, I'll return the inscription to him once we've figured everything out.
Oh,
These things
boy!
aren't cheap, after all.
Oh, dear.
When did you know?
When everyone started forgetting.
Yeah, I noticed it back when blaze gem inscriptions suddenly became popular among the tribe. It was then that I also noticed that everyone wearing blaze gem inscriptions had varying degrees of memory loss.
Mm-hmm.
Traveler, you've picked up on it too, haven't you?
Yeah, I actually pay attention, Xilonen. Everyone's memory loss had something to do with Nechka. Yeah, like the one girl couldn't remember like what she was gonna get for her birthday. The other one couldn't remember like who she used to play with.
Accessories made
wow,
using ancient
actually.
names forging techniques. For what's only supposed to be a pretty souvenir, this inscription contains a phlogiston engraving with a truly overkill level of complexity.
Wow, so they're all so she's like, let me take this memory of my daughter, this memory of my daughter, this memory of my daughter, this memory of my daughter that her daughter forgot, so that way she can remember who she was. You know what I mean? That's crazy. What the fuck? And if she's an ancient name, if she's a former name engraver, I guess that could be possible.
The shapes and patterns of these engravings are also identical to that of an ancient name.
Oh, that's really fucking cool. God damn. It's kind of messed up too, because it's like you're taking away other people's memories of her, which aren't really her memories. You're like, it's like when you take, it's like if any of you guys like ever like played with Play-Doh, it's like if you take like a different piece of Play-Doh, like of each color, and you put it all together to form a new, it's all Play-Doh, but it's like a different, they're all different colors because you just mishmashed a bunch of them together. It's like a weird chimera experiment of everyone else's memories put together to make a memory of one person, but that's not even that one person's memory. So I feel like that would like break her mind.
By making just a few slight adjustments to the layout and connections of the main pattern, you can pretty much qualify this blaze gem inscription as a bona fide ancient name.
Yeah, I figured. Yep.
And yet, you've never told anyone about these engravings and the blaze gem inscriptions that can be activated at any time.
That's not good, lady. She just wanted to see her daughter again.
Am I right, Auntie?
I knew you were a sharp one, Xilonen. That's right. I have a way to cure Nechka and restore all her memories. It's actually quite simple.
But then what happens to those people whose memories you take?
I want to forge an ancient name for Nechka that contains all of her past memories.
You're going to make an ancient name for Nechka, but ancient names must be approved by the YOB, which is why it won't work.
And the reason they must be approved by the YOB is because the memories they bear are all stored within the ley lines.
True.
Extracting those memories from the ley lines requires the YOB's assistance.
So like you're stealing ley line memories of other people.
But your plan wouldn't need you to do any of that, right, Auntie? Your blaze gem inscriptions will help you complete that part of your plan in the ley line's place. You will use the inscriptions to form a massive memory bank for Nechka. And the ancient names you're trying to forge will be used to extract corresponding memories from the memory bank.
Oh boy.
Wait, so the reason all those people were having trouble remembering stuff was because the blaze gem inscriptions took away any memories related to Nechka?
That's so freaking cool. That's actually a really cool twist. I had a feeling like the second that second guy pulled up with the, I was like, okay, I'm putting this together. And you know what? I'm gonna go a step further. I actually think that is the plot of like the end game Luma Fate for Genshin. Aether has the memories of the world right now. So what if Aether uses his memories to overwrite Teyvat's ley lines and redistribute all the things that he witnessed, but like in a different way? You know what I mean? I think that would be kind of interesting. So like that's the threads of all fate will be Aether's to reweave in the end game. And we know the Luma Fate can basically form new ley lines, aka new memories. So, but I wonder if it's based on like Aether witnessing current to that. Like he can take like the bad situations that he experienced or witnessed and turn those into like better outcomes if he's able to somehow harness the Loom of Fate like Dainsleif mentioned, if, you know, I guess Dainsleif is going to be the end game. But yeah, that's what I immediately thought of, because Aether, he's a witness to all of the actions and memories of this world. He's experiencing everything, essentially. So I'm expecting something similar to happen by the end game. Even though Nechka has forgotten her own past, her life has been witnessed by other people.
Using other people's memories of Nechka to reconstruct her past? This is the first time I've heard of such an idea.
It's definitely ambitious. It's, you know what this reminds me of? She's kind of going about this situation. She's kind of creating like an adjacent way of creating ancient names, like by like obfuscating the Wyob. This kind of reminds me of like Nahita's first story quest of how that guy created like a new, like, it's like almost kind of like a datascape of the Akasha, so people can like live out their dreams and stuff like that in that crazy like fictional world that he created. It kind of reminds me of this too. It's like humans being a little too ambitious, basically.
You've seen through my plans, Xilonen. You're as outstanding as ever. Far more brilliant than me. I intend to use this method to collate all the memories related to Nechka and allow her to regain her past again.
What about her? What if she does it too? The only person that would know her daughter more than her daughter would be herself. So I wonder if she's got some skin in the game too.
But wouldn't extracting memories like that hurt the person carrying the Blaze Gem inscription?
Yes.
Not at all. Every time a Blaze Gem inscription extracts memories, the process is under my precise control. That way, there's no chance of anyone in the tribe getting hurt.
Yeah, but they forget.
This is the central inscription that controls all the other Blaze Gem inscriptions.
Oh god, I don't like this. This is giving Akasha.
Which will also soon serve as Nechka's ancient name.
Alright, so this is like the master control.
You made all of this yourself, Tlazolli?
Even though it's not an official ancient name, that's still a lot you had to do on your own.
Yes, it was lots and lots of work. It was truly exhausting. Or perhaps I've just grown old.
Xilonen looks so, like, offended.
You saw it yourself. I nearly fainted just from being in the sun. I could collapse tomorrow, or even in the next few moments. But Nechka's ancient name is still far from completion. I've solved the issue of storing memories, but I still don't know how to connect Nechka up to this central inscription.
Oh, yeah.
I thought you just modify your own ancient name.
I considered it, but this matter doesn't have anything to do with my ancient name. It's of no help to me, and I don't need its help now.
Sounds like you need Xilonen's help, maybe.
You know the price to pay for making something like this.
Yes, I do. But as long as I can get my Nechka back, I'm willing to do whatever it takes.
Oh boy. I don't know about that one, Chief.
Otherwise, Nechka won't have any chance of reclaiming her past once I'm dead and gone. She won't remember me, and she won't even remember why her name is Nechka. When that time comes, she'll be left to drift around the world all alone, unknowing of where she came from or where she should go. She is my daughter, the one to whom I gave the Nechka name. Whether it be as her mother or as a name engraver, I can't simply stand by and let her name disappear.
I get that. Realistically, like, the people's memories of the daughter, like, that's still kind of like, that's a little enforcing. Those are their memories. Just because they're memories of your daughter, that doesn't give you the right to take it. But, you know, desperate times, desperate measures. She's a mother.
Xilonen.
Shh, let her think about this for a moment.
I'll take the central inscription with me. I'm going to completely disassemble it to confirm its components and uses, and...
Oh, shit.
I won't make any promises until I've checked everything.
And make sure this is on the up and up.
Say goodnight to Nechka for me, Auntie.
Oh, wait. I've also finished the inscriptions for the Traveler in Paimon. Let me fetch them for you.
Oh, hold on. Do I actually want those now? Oh, hold on.
I'm sorry it took me so long to finish them.
Wait, we don't know anything about your daughter. We shouldn't have our memories wiped, right?
Hold on, Auntie. The Traveler and Paimon have never met Nechka before, so you can't draw any memories from them.
Yeah, also, I don't know, man. If they're...
That wasn't my intention.
Okay.
They're just ordinary gifts.
I approve.
Please, take them.
All right, you know what? I will take that as a memento. Thank you. Oh!
Huh? What was that noise?
Did she get out of... I don't know if she fell out of bed or got out of bed?
Nechka must have woken up and wants to get out of bed on her own.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I'll go check on her first. Nechka, don't try to get out of bed. Just tell Mom if you need anything.
You go ahead and take care of Nechka, Auntie.
Things are very different now. Allegedly, if everything that has been told to me is true, I guess it makes sense now.
Let's go, Traveler and Paimon. There are a few things I want to tell you.
Oh, dear.
You two can wait outside for a moment. I just need to go in and grab something. The workshop is a little messy, so unfortunately, I won't be able to show you around.
But I want to have a look. A mess is what I like best. This is such a dope shot right there.
That's not really what I mean. It's not the mess that's really the problem.
It's the fact that I could let that place get like that, and I don't want to be judged.
It's just that the workshop is cluttered with way too much stuff. Books, files, and even ancient texts I got from the Masters of the Nightwind.
Ooh.
Everything's piled up to the ceiling. You probably won't know where to step once you're inside. Kachina suffered quite an unfortunate series of events the last time she went inside. Well, I suppose it was my fault for being so focused on searching for information at the time that I forgot to lock the door.
Oh, dear.
After entering the workshop, she was shocked to find herself face to face with a massive woven scroll from the Masters of the Nightwind, and then she turned around and knocked over a huge stack of forging blueprints.
She's pogging right now. She's like, oh my God, she's literally me.
She tried to step out of the way, but tripped on a poster tube that was behind her, and then boom! The forging blueprints came crashing down right onto her head.
That's why she can't talk now, chat. She's so traumatized from that experience, she didn't talk during the entire Archon quest. Clearly, that's what happened.
Oh, no.
That was Kachina okay?
She's lucky I noticed in time. I found Kachina in a daze and managed to save her before an entire set of the history of the Children of Echoes was about to bury her. I then dragged her up to the second floor. Ever since then, Kachina always waits outside the door and doesn't dare take a step in whenever she comes to see me.
That's funny. Are there really that many books inside? I thought a workshop was supposed to be full of tools.
Well, my primary work is forging ancient names, which is much trickier than making swords and tools.
Yeah.
Aside from the necessary craftsmanship, I also need to consult many ancient texts. You probably already know that each ancient name represents a certain spirit, behind which are countless related stories to support it.
Yep.
In other words, the essence of an ancient name is the physical manifestation of a certain spiritual will. And as a name engraver, when I'm working on a new ancient name, I'm not only trying to give it a physical shape, but more importantly, I'm also trying to understand the spirit contained within the name.
Okay, we got the little obsidian stone.
And to do that, I have to collect as many related stories as possible and read through them all.
Oh, okay, I see.
But, as you might know, people tend to add a lot of extraneous details when it comes to stories about themselves. For stories that have been clearly exaggerated or altered, I must gather other related stories and information as cross-references. This way, I can filter out all the absurd and exaggerated details and restore the person's life to its true nature. Only in true stories can you find the authentic spirit. And this is the only way for the spirit to become an ancient name that matches its essence.
We've heard about the concept behind ancient names before, but after hearing you explain the details, Paimon can't help but think that ancient names are really powerful.
If only they could be even more powerful.
Well, no matter how powerful ancient names could be, they would never be able to suddenly turn into a blade or allow you to smash through an entire cliff in one punch. It's just a form of spiritual power that's passed down from generation to generation. It doesn't have those kinds of physically tangible effects. Well, take your own names, for example.
Oh, go on. Aether, Paimon.
From the moment you appeared in this world, some person had already prepared a blessing for you.
Aww.
And that person then condensed this blessing into your name and gave it to you as a gift.
That's wholesome.
It may feel like the moment you received your name is already in the past, but it will always stay with you and move with you in the future.
True.
Names are blessings for the future from people standing in the past. Well, that's what Auntie once told me.
You know what's great about that? I love this. So my name kind of applies to this directly. So my dad's name is Arnaldo Delgado. My grandfather's name is Raul Delgado, and my name is Arnold Raul Delgado. So I have my dad's first name, and I have my grandfather's first name as my middle name. So yeah, I love that. That's so true.
With this blessing, people will become more confident as they walk into their future. To put it another way, it's like having a lamp in your hand as you walk through the darkness of night.
I love that.
Anyway, this is what Tlazolli told me when I was training as a name engraver. And to be honest, I've only understood 20% of what she said at most. I've never been able to figure out the rest.
But doesn't that mean you basically don't get it?
Well, that's not entirely true. Auntie and I have at least come to a consensus on the most important thing. You know what? I am sick of talking. We can talk about all of this later. Please, wait a moment while I grab my things.
I was like, what's bro yapping about? That's funny. She's like, I'm tired of yapping. Get me out of here. Really? All those books fell, didn't they? Yeah. She rushed to the door with... oh my god, Jesus. Oh!
Did you hear a whole section of something collapse in there just now?
Yeah.
It's fine. It was just a bunch of very old ancient name records. I've already made copies of them.
Oh my god, you're a fucking hoarder. Clean your office.
I kept this set of phlogiston wedges in the back, so it wasn't easy to take out. I had to resort to brute force.
Yeah, she's like, I knew these would come in handy. I've been hoarding these for ages.
Come on, let's go disassemble the central inscription. It shouldn't take long.
Holy shit. Oh my god, I completely forgot all about that. We just kind of went on like a lore story just now.
Here we are.
Ooh.
This is the place.
This cliff is pretty high. What are we going to do here? Are we going to climb to the very top and then throw this inscription down the cliff?
We're dismantling it, not destroying it, Paimon.
I'm going to use phlogiston to make an engraving circle on the cliff wall. That will allow me to investigate the internals of the central inscription.
Oh, that's interesting.
Now let me see if this thing can even turn on. I was still an apprentice last time I used it. Before we attempt to engrave the inside pattern of an ancient name with phlogiston, we always use this to draw out the engraving diagram on a cliff or open ground.
Oh my god, that's why she can, like, skate on walls and hang out on walls.
Only after we've confirmed that phlogiston can flow properly through the internal engravings can we start formally working on the small internal engravings of the ancient name. If we want to dismantle the central inscription in a non-destructive manner, we'll have to use this thing. I really don't want to engrave such a large diagram with my bare hands.
Oh, so you'll be able to see what it looks like on the inside without ruining Tlazolli's inscription?
Okay.
For the most part. If it were just an ordinary unfinished ancient name piece, I'd just take it apart and pour phlogiston into the internal engravings to see everything. But since it's a central inscription, it would be better not to destroy the blessing that Auntie has prepared for Nechka.
So, Xilonen, does this central inscription fall under the 20% you understand about ancient names, or the other 80% you don't understand?
That's a good question, actually. There's an 80% chance that it's part of the 20%. I love this.
Oh, don't worry. As I said, Auntie and I share an understanding of the most important principle, which is names are intrinsically valuable. Only by having names can things be sorted and categorized. They allow the world to become more orderly and identifiable.
Okay.
For example, when I order ore, I would usually say I need volcanic crystals of about 35% purity and no more than 3% of impurities.
Damn, that's so much like busy work.
Without specific names, I would only be able to go to the ore merchant and say, I want this and this. No, this isn't it. That one. No, not that one either.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you see what I mean? Names are a crucial part of how we standardize our workflow. Without names, the work would be impossible.
Makes sense. So you're talking about it from a technical perspective.
Yes, because forging ancient names is first and foremost a technical job.
True.
There's no debating that. As for the question of why it's important, as long as it does not affect your ability to perform your work, You'll gradually understand it as you put the process into practice.
You really care about efficiency above all else.
After all, creating an ancient name is quite the complicated process.
Yeah, glad I'm not doing that shit.
Well, let me break it down even further. We're not in the tribe right now anyway. Essentially, by forging ancient names, I'm assigning nicknames to the heroes in Natlan's history.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Giving someone a name is a subjective expression. You just need to express your hopes and wishes for them. But giving someone a nickname is a much more objective expression. To come up with a fitting and accurate nickname requires much thought and observation.
My nickname is also Arnie. My family calls me, well, I'm from Boston, so they call me Ani. My dad's name's Arnaldo, but people just call him Arnold. So when his name's Arnold and my name's Arnold, it tended to cause a lot of confusion. So my family just called me Arnie.
If ancient names or nicknames aren't descriptive enough, no one will remember them anyway. So the best I can do is gather all the information I could and try to come up with the most fitting nicknames possible.
Yeah.
Even a minor mistake in the process could cause people to misunderstand the nickname. For a name engraver such as myself, such mistakes would be considered a major
It's actually
blunder.
wild to think about. Like, so like, it's when she was like, let's create an ancient name for the traveler. I literally was just thinking about it from strictly like, I'm gonna get a name and that's it. But like, she has to like dissect the essence of my name. Paimon, nicknames are yours. Oh God, yeah. And Paimon always has a nasty nickname for someone.
Paimon isn't trying to come up with a nickname for Xilonen. Besides, all of Paimon's nicknames have been very descriptive. Everyone can remember them.
Yeah.
Phew. Now I'm curious. Why don't you come up with one for me?
Are you serious?
Of course. This is also my line of work, you know. Go ahead.
Okay, I wonder.
A nickname? Xilonen. Well, she uses phlogiston to forge weapons and make names for others.
Don't overstress, Paimon. You'd better make a good one.
Smith?
I was so not confident at all.
Yeah, not bad, not bad. And quite fitting, too.
No.
I'll remember it.
No, that was bad. That was not bad, just bad.
But, you should keep observing my work, Paimon.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll come up with an even better nickname.
Maybe I just have high expectations. I think Paimon could do better.
Right, okay. Time to make like a smith and start smithing. Watch closely.
I hate everything now. Get me out of here. They literally did all that just for that joke. Okay, so we're going skating, eh? Connect the activated phlogiston wedges. All right. Let's get it, gamers.
Adjust the inclination by 2 degrees. The error margin is within an acceptable amount.
Oh, they are
But
connecting.
I'll
Look at
extend the
that.
inscription link a little more just to be safe. I'll leave some space here. When the linked engravings are activated, the inscriptions here will overlap with each other.
I love how she slides down.
There.
So good.
That should complete the flow.
Let's go. That looks dope. Ma'am, oh my God.
Xilonen, you were running all over that cliff as if it was flat ground.
Hoyoverse, y'all are devious. I saw that. Is that the power of the Children of Echoes?
Oh no, it doesn't have anything to do with my tribe. It's just the phlogiston adhesive I have on my shoes.
Oh, okay.
But after all that running around, I'll have to infuse them with more phlogiston again. Huh. I should prepare a spare supply of phlogiston to bring with me next time.
Looking. Don't tell me you're actually already covered head to toe in work equipment.
More or less, yeah. I usually have at least the key equipment on hand.
Yeah, apparently those are earphones she's wearing right now. They're like AirPods.
I can show them to you when we next find the time, but let's get to work first. Let me see. Start with anchor 1 and activate it with density 3 phlogiston.
Here we go. Oh God. We're going into a memory right.
Oh, a super huge diagram just appeared.
Wait! Is that why there's graffiti all over the nation? I remember when I came to Natlan, I'm like, who the hell took the time to create that on the wall by hand? Oh, that's so cool.
Tlazolli's central inscription is even floating!
Oh, that's sick. At some point, the blast of phlogiston ceased and the central inscription returns to Xilonen's hand.
So are you done checking the inscription, Xilonen? How does it look?
That's such great lore details to like the nation. Of course, ancient names are a part of Natlan's history. So if you have to use the land as a means of creating ancient names, then it kind of makes sense that like every graffiti marking you see could potentially be like a piece of an ancient name's history. You know, that's so cool.
I didn't find any anomalies in the phlogiston engraving. All the adjustments are indeed based on ancient name engraving techniques.
Yeah, not all of them, but like definitely, like that's huge lore that goes back to ancient names as well. So you're saying that everything's normal? So that means...
That means we can help Tlazolli and Nichka now, right?
Nice.
Probably, but I have good news and bad news. Oh, but I'm also just going to go ahead and share both, so it's not like you'll have a choice in the matter.
Thanks.
Paimon will cover her ears after the good news.
Aw, I love these moments.
Well, even if you cover your ears, the issue will still continue to exist. But, you know, before we get to that, I want to ask the Traveler a question. What are your thoughts on absorbing memories?
Here's the thing, though, guys. She doesn't need saving. It's not like we're quote-unquote saving her life. It's just that she won't have, like, anyone to take care of her or, like, show her the way after her mom dies. But it's not like she's gonna die unless we do this, you know? I also feel for the people whose memories, yes, you're taking than we are the girl getting her old memories back, especially because those memories of her aren't from her perspective. They're from someone else's. So I feel like that's already gonna, like, mess up her perception of herself. I struggle. I'm gonna say it somehow doesn't seem right.
I knew you felt the same way, and that'll save me some initial explanation. I've never been very good at that anyway. It's hard to control the absorption of memories. Technically speaking, this type of inscription has the power to do far more than absorb memories related to a single person.
Oh dear.
By herself, Auntie can't handle that level and scope of work, but if she has accomplices, it is completely possible for her to use this inscription to accomplish far bigger things.
Oh.
Accomplices? You make it sound like she's committing a crime!
Yeah, yeah.
Well, here's the good news. Yes, this blaze gem inscription would be the perfect tool to commit crimes, but we haven't found any accomplices or signs that she intends to put it to such uses.
Yeah, that is true. In the wrong hands, this is wild.
From a purely objective standpoint, we can consider that possibility as yet to be confirmed for now.
Yeah.
The bad news is, there's still an underlying problem with this blaze gem inscription that cannot be ignored. I believe I've mentioned this before. Ancient names operate with the help of the Wayab, granting them the power to read information kept in the ley lines.
If the Wayab find out your goose is cooked, bro.
In this process, the Wayab actually function like relays, helping the ancient name bearer sense the information from within the ley lines. If you remove the Wayab from the process and don't use any tools, then finding a specific story is akin to trying to scoop up a specific grain of sand from a rushing river.
Yep, so before you're even able to retrieve the sand, you would most likely drown.
Yeah, exactly. Anyone who attempts to do so will likely lose most of their cognitive function or become a babbling madman who talks to themselves all day long.
Oh, God.
Let's consider the memories that Auntie has gathered as the ley line, and Nichka as the only ancient name bearer of this ley line. There's no way Auntie would let Nichka plunge into the river of memories without any tools. She'd only be overwhelmed by the surge of memories. And considering that Nichka has forgotten all of her past, she'll be unable to work on her own to accurately find the correct past. Only Aunt Tlazolli can help her filter the correct memories of her past. So, if my hypothesis is correct, Auntie is actually planning on turning herself into Nichka's Wayab to help her extract the corresponding memories in the different situations she may face.
All right, that mother is doing the most. Holy moly. I don't think that's good either.
In an ideal world, this would be perfectly fine, as long as every extracted memory is correct. Nichka would essentially be getting her past back. And I also believe that there won't be any mistakes in everything that Auntie remembers about Nichka.
Yeah.
But Auntie is not a Wyab. Her body won't be able to handle the load for long.
Damn. So at any moment, she might just... I see. This is a problem that we can't ignore.
But how can we solve this problem? No matter how we try, Tlazolli will...
She's already made up her mind.
Names are blessings for the future from people standing in the past. I've also made up my mind. Come on, let's go see Auntie.
Uh-oh. Hold on. I don't know if it stays here. It's here right now. I'm gonna get a screenshot while I can. So you guys want to know something crazy that I realized during that cutscene? So let me get a picture of this. So now that we know that the graffiti across the nation, not all of them, graffiti also plays a role in forging ancient names. And if we rewrite the ley lines of Natlin, all of this graffiti goes away because you're overwriting the old memories with new ones, and thus the old Natlin, the history, the culture. I feel like you would have to wipe Natlin's entire aesthetic if the ley lines ended up being rewritten in an effort to save them, like in an effort to like stop the abyss in the Night Kingdom. Also, where's our ancient name gonna be forged? And like, what impact are we gonna have in Natlin? Are we gonna have like a I'd be so cool if it was like literally a graffiti art of Aether and Paimon somewhere in the nation once our ancient name is crafted. Oh my god! I want us to leave our mark on Natlin. Like literally leave a mark on Natlin.
Xilonen. It looks like you've made your decision. Am I right?
Yes, here's some research that I've done. You can reference it to modify the way the central inscription operates. I'll also help you continue working on the Blaze Gem inscriptions, but I must have complete control over all the inscriptions and the ability to oversee their uses. The memories that can be absorbed by the inscription will be limited solely to Nichka's past. We'll plan a set time frame together from which the memories can be drawn from shortly.
Okay.
If you attempt to extract any memories beyond this scope, then I'll consider that as committing a criminal act and halt all work related to the central inscription. After the memory bank is constructed, the Blaze Gem inscription's absorption functions must be stopped immediately. Only functionalities for outputting memories will be kept.
Damn, this is heavy.
I accept. Thank you, Xilonen. I really...
Auntie, you know I can't stand it when you do this. If you needed my help, you should have just said so. There's no need to beat around the bush like you did.
Using technology for ancient names to forge other things without permission is no trivial matter.
Yes, it's a major departure from the technology's intended use, but it's nothing compared to a child who needs help, compared to a name that's about to be lost. But once this is all over, you must come with me to see Tequil and discuss everything that happened.
If you're around when this is over.
That's fine. I'm willing to accept any punishment for my little Nichka.
All right, let's clear off the table and come up with a plan. I need some time to consider how to let Nichka control the Blaze Gem inscription on her own and extract the memories from her past. By the way, did you give the book to Nichka?
How could I just hand her a birthday present that you specially brought for her? I've picked out a box and packaged it up. Wait till her birthday and then bring it to her. It'll be a nice surprise.
After you're gone?
No, it's just an old book. There's no need to...
Oh my god.
Oh, is Nichka up again?
What the hell?
What was all that noise? It sounded like something broke.
Yeah, it sounded like someone fell. Maybe she knocked something over?
Uh-oh. What if something fell on her? We should check. Paimon will go have a look.
Oh god, Paimon, I don't know if you have the right to just do that.
Don't hurt yourself.
Xilonen, is that you?
Oh, okay, she exists. Finally, my suspicions can be put to rest.
You're Nichka?
Why are they blocking her face like this?
How many times have I told you? Don't get out of bed on your own. You were running a fever yesterday.
Hello, Nichka.
Thank you for the book.
Oh, okay.
I've already read it several times. You've already read it? But didn't Tlazolli package up the book that Xilonen brought?
Hold up.
No, she's all mixed up. The one she read isn't from Xilonen. It's one I bought for her before.
Oh god, did you give her the poorly reviewed one?
A few days ago, she told me she wanted a book. I know nothing about these kinds of books, so I had no choice but to go to the tribe and look for a copy. I eventually found one and bought it for her. I put it in her room once I got back. Soon after, she suddenly developed a fever. I was so busy taking care of her that I forgot about the book and even forgot that she had asked you for a gift.
You forgot.
Auntie, do you know which version of the book you bought?
Which version? The shopkeeper said it was the one with the perfect ending to the story. Apparently that's the only one you can find on the market now. It's all my fault. You wasted your money, and now it won't even be a surprise.
Oh, it's all right. It's just a book. As long as Nechka enjoys it, that's what matters.
Oh boy.
Oh, right. Nechka probably doesn't know us. You're Paimon and Mr. Traveler. Mom told me about you.
Okay.
Oh, seems like everyone knows who we are now.
No need to introduce ourselves anymore. Hello, Nechka.
Yeah, Nechka seems to be doing pretty well today. Since she's been stuck indoors for the last few days, why don't we take her out for a walk?
Why did it sound like she fell out of a bunk bed or something on the top bunk? That sound was insanely loud. Let's check your temperature. Seems the fever's gone.
Take her for a walk. But considering her condition, I don't think she...
Oh, don't worry, Auntie. She'll be safe with the Traveler and me. We won't leave the tribe, and if anything comes up, we'll be sure to find the doctor immediately. Besides, it's her birthday in a few days, and we need to go to the tribe to buy some things. Let's give her a proper celebration. What do you think, Auntie?
I have a feeling something's gonna happen.
I promise I'll be good, Mom. Didn't you say before that I need more fresh air?
Okay, hold on. Is she calling her mom to be nice? Didn't she say she doesn't know who this lady is? That's not her actual mom. But I guess she still calls her mom even though she doesn't know that's her mom. I feel like I'm supposed to be picking up on something. This is actually kind of weird.
All right. As you wish. I also happen to have a few repaired blaze gem inscriptions that I need to get back to the tribe. We can go together. Please be good now, Nechka. Don't cause any trouble for Xilonen and the others.
Oh, you can let me carry these. And don't be a stranger, Nechka. Feel free to tell us anything. And even I was quite a handful for Auntie when I was little.
Yeah! It's not often you get to go out to play, so just have fun. Everything will be fine.
If you don't stir up some trouble, if you don't stir up some trouble when you're little, then you'll never get that chance again.
Okay. Thanks, everyone.
That's funny.
And please don't worry, Mom. I'll be good.
Okay.
Let's go look for Ignal. I've had her blaze gem inscription for a while now, and I'll finally return it to her today.
Oh, okay. All right, chat. We're gonna run a quick ad. Yeah, I'll continue in 3 minutes. I'll be right back.
Later.
Where did this thing come from? Oh my God. Chat, where the hell? Chat, there is no way. Since when are little baby Tlazollis in here? Oh, Aether, I'm so sorry. I went to the restroom. I was like, I left completely fine. Since always, they were not in here when I got here for this quest. I'm pissed, dude. Aether, you got done dirty. I'm sorry. Oh my God. You know what? That's payback from earlier. Earlier, I had to fight the little baby Tlazolli, and they were like, we saw what you did to one of our homies, and we will have revenge.
Tlazolli, what brings you to the tribe today? Oh, and Nichka too. Oh, she seems to be doing much better now. She's even out and about. I'm sure it won't be long before she'll be playing with Janelle and the others.
I hope so. Here, Ignal. This is your inscription. I've finished repairing it.
Also, I'm just gonna say this really quick. I thought of it, but then I was like, nah, but now I'm gonna bring it up again just to be on the safe side. They do have different colored eyes, but I don't know who the dad is. So I was like, oh, maybe she has her father's eyes. The girl having blue eyes and her having brown initially tipped me off because I was like, why did they put that plant in front of her eyes like that? And then I was like, oh, well, the different eye color. But then I'm like, but what if the dad had blue eyes? So I don't know how, if that's relevant at all, but I wanted to just mention it because I did think of it earlier, but I was like second guessing myself.
Oh, thank you for bringing it back for me. By the way, I came across a piece of good quality ore a while ago. I was thinking of using it to make some pretty jewelry for little Nichka. I remember that Nichka would become so happy every time she saw a shiny ring. Right, Nichka?
Oh.
I'm sure she'd love that. Thank you.
Okay.
My pleasure. Give me a moment. I'll bring the ore.
Oh, I can make the jewelry for her. What kind would you like, Nichka?
She remembers something about Nichka.
I would like...
Something shaped like an embercore flower would be nice.
Can you...
She was always asking me before to make her an ancient name with an embercore flower design.
I also don't like how she's speaking for this little girl. Like, can you let her... Like, what is happening? I feel like something's happening right now.
Noted. I'll make that as a gift for her next birthday. Sorry, Nichka. It won't be a surprise for you.
That's okay. Thank you, Xilonen.
Found it. Sorry to keep you waiting. Here, please take it. By the way, Nichka, feel free to write to me if you ever want to know more about ores. Well, I was shocked last time when you wrote me out of the blue asking for a volcanic crystal.
What is happening? What was that about? Hello?
Sorry about that. She can hardly contain her curiosity now that she started to recover.
Okay, Xilonen's picking it up. I have no idea what, like, something's going on here.
She's still too weak to go out whenever she wants, so she begs me every day to help her write letters to people in the tribe about all sorts of things.
She's getting in the way in between them.
That's how you know she's one of the children of echoes. It's normal for us to be interested in ore.
I'm like locked in right now, chat.
Everything's looking up! Oh, we're just like the main character in the new version of Tequil the Brave when he was about to save his brother Remak.
Yeah, I wonder how that story is playing out right now.
According to the story, we should be right around... Tequil prayed to the goddess of mountains and fire. Let my brother's name ever live on. I am willing to sacrifice my heart and blood in return.
Fucking Paimon, man.
The goddess replied, I've heard your prayer,
Oh!
but your brother is no longer your kin. His name has sunken into the deepest of depths.
Oh my god. This poor child, what is happening? This is our first time outside in ages.
Then Tequil said, turn my blood to fire so my heart may illuminate the depths. I will bring my brother back before my blood runs dry.
Wait a minute. I didn't read both versions, but that's from the original book.
Oh, you remembered that whole line, Nichka? Paimon remembers that's exactly what the book...
That's from the
wait,
original.
What did the book say?
You forgot, but didn't you just... Damn. Could not be me.
Paimon finished both books in one sitting. A lot of their content is nearly the same, so it's easy to get mixed up. But the ending in the older version is more interesting. Even if it's hard for kids to, well, completely understand.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Nichka hasn't read the other ending. It's okay, just wait a bit and Paimon will read it out for you.
That's not true. Actually, I already know the other ending.
You already know the other ending?
But
Didn't you only read the edition your mom got for you?
what is happening? I'm so lost. I'm so confused.
Hey, what are you all chatting about so happily?
Okay, something's really sus here. So did she read the book or not? And if she did, why did the mom say she didn't read the other one? She said she knows both endings, but the mom said she only read one. She only got one of the books. I don't know what version. So she had both versions then.
Huh?
Oh dear.
Mr. Traveler and I were just talking about the ending of that book. We were just talking about how the bad guy was defeated and everyone returned home safely. It's a really happy ending.
Wait! She read a passage off of the story where the brother dies. This is Monka W, chat.
Aren't happy endings always nice? But if you already read the whole thing, then what will Mom have to read to you at bedtime? Guess you'll have to go to bed early tonight. But I'll buy you some more fairy tales next time, okay? Okay, Mom.
Yeah, so how about that orc? Can we get out of here, please?
It's pretty good quality. I'll be able to give Nechka a beautiful and durable piece of jewelry for her next birthday. But, for now, let's focus on celebrating her upcoming birthday. Where are we headed to next, Auntie?
Next, let's visit Apaish Palan. He should be close by. Stay close, Nechka. Don't go too far. Yes, Mom.
Yes, Mom. Whenever you say Mom. Alright, is the mom actually a criminal? What is happening here?
What are you looking to buy, Tlazolli? I'll give you a discount like usual.
Whoa, offering a discount just like that? Tlazolli sure has connections.
She was once our name engraver and did a lot for the tribe. It's only fair that I offer her a discount.
Thank you for your generosity. I've finished repairing your blaze gem inscription. Here, have a look. Come on, Nechka. Say thank you. Thank you, sir.
Oh, so this is Nechka. Tlazolli has shown me some pictures before. It looks like you're doing much better now. How about this? Go ahead and pick anything you'd like from the store. Think of it as a gift from me.
Oh.
No, that's all right. Mom told me that you've already given a lot to our family.
Oh, well, that was for your family. I've never given anything just for you. If you don't feel like it, you can also let your mom choose for you.
Oh, no need to stand on ceremony, Auntie. Go ahead and pick something for Nechka. His drills and small clamps are good quality. The measurements of each part are exact, and they're always very durable. I always come here to buy things if I find myself in a pinch. Oh, do you have any child-friendly safety scissors? I remember seeing a few different styles.
Bruh.
I have a few in stock, but I put them in the back. Let me bring some out for you to pick.
Oh, no need to bring them all the way here. Why don't we just go in the back and choose there? It should only take a moment.
Xilonen's trying to get us alone, eh?
I don't know much about that kind of scissors. Why don't you just go yourself and...
Yeah. Okay, so she doesn't want her child being alone for some reason.
Well, there are too many different designs and varieties of kid scissors. If you don't come and help me choose, I won't be able to pick one that Nechka would like. Come on, Auntie. It'll only take a moment.
And there goes Xilonen dragging Tlazolli off to buy more stuff. Ooh, what a busy day.
Why be secretive about that, though? Let's just wait here for now. Be sure to stay close, Nechka.
I won't run off. Paimon, who's your favorite character in Tequil the Brave?
Oh.
Paimon's favorite? Tequil, of course. He went through a lot to rescue his family. In the old version of the story, he was never able to reunite with his family, but he was still really strong and fought as best as he could.
Is this somehow related to the story? Look at her. She's on us, bro. She's literally looking back like, what are you doing? I admire his courage.
What about you, Nechka? Which character do you like?
I like Remak.
Oh, the brother that died?
Oh, the one who was possessed by Quatlique.
Yeah.
But never forgot his brother Tequil. He was also an amazing character. If it wasn't for his determination, both he and his brother would have been defeated by Quatlique in the final battle.
Wow, you remember all the details. It seems like you were really immersed in the story, Paimon.
Of course, a story's only interesting if you can really get immersed in it.
Paimon actually enjoys good lore, chat. Literally my companion.
Hey, Nechka, why don't we play pretend? You can be Rima, and Paimon will be Tequil, okay?
You just like reciting epic lines. But she's reciting the lines from the...
Mr. Traveler, can I play the role of Coatlicue?
Why? Why would you do that? Huh?
But isn't she the villain? In the old version, she even ate Reebok and took on his appearance.
You said it yourself? It's an old version? That's not the one that Nechka read.
Ah, right. She read the version with a happy ending. And that one, Coatlicue was defeated and the brothers both survived. Well, it doesn't matter. Only the lines at the end were different. You can go on ahead and say your favorite lines, Nechka. Paimon's read both versions, so she'll be able to play along.
Oh, I'm so pissed. I wish I had read the other one.
My favorite line is the one from the end. It's...
Come here, Nechka. Look at you. You're sweating.
Mom!
Oh, God. I was hanging out with my friends.
Let me wipe your forehead. Now, drink some water. This child.
Okay.
You forget everything as soon as you start playing.
We've picked something out for Nechka. A Paishpalan will deliver it to Auntie's house once he's packaged it up. How was Nechka?
I'm not sure. She wanted to play the role of the villain.
Oh, we were just about to get to the exciting part.
Xilonen, did you leave us with Nechka on purpose?
Oh, now that Paimon thinks about it, Xilonen has dragged Tlazolli away from us a couple of times now. But why?
Yeah, Nechka had a strange look on her face. Seems like she has something to say.
Let's talk later. Just trust me and act normal for now.
Oh my God, Xilonen's undercover right now. Hold on, what is happening?
Oh, we should head to our last stop, Auntie. It's real hot today, and we shouldn't let Nechka be in the heat for too long.
Right. Let's go see Chevin and head back home.
Okay, I need to double check the book real quick. Okay, so the last line here, it says, one night the old shaman who had waited day after day beyond the tribe's bounds stood to welcome the returning Tequil and his brother Remak. They took the offered water and food and said, the venomous snake was slain and we are victorious, but our hearts and blood do not remain for us, but rather for justice and fairness, for the good and the brave. Light the fire, together we shall stand and ensure that the flame is never extinguished. Okay, that's almost kind of like a mishmash of the other ending, because in the other one he didn't take the food or the water or anything like that. They're both kind of declaring the same thing, but it's one person versus both of them. A volcano lives, as does the bravery of all the tribes. Okay.
I finished repairing your blaze gem inscription, Chevin. I've also reinforced it so it shouldn't fall apart so easily now.
Thank you. How about the volcanic crystal? Was it usable?
Yes, thanks for that.
You're welcome. I just want to see Nechka get better.
Thank you, Miss Chevin.
It's fine. Honestly, you're both too polite for your own good.
I was wondering where you got the ore for such a large-scale blaze gem inscription. So you must be one of Auntie's accomplices then.
Oh shit, there is an accomplice. Is there a crime taking place right now, Xilonen?
Oh, Xilonen.
I can sense some sussery going on.
We already know what's going on.
Do we? I mean, they're all doing their best for Nechka.
You had me worried there.
Oh.
I thought we'd been found out. We'd be in real trouble if Bakal ever got wind of it. To be honest, I won't be able to cover it up for much longer. I've been traveling away from home every few days, and the ore reserves have noticeably decreased. The last time Bakal came and asked me about it,
Oh, okay, I see.
I could only say that I'd been using up a lot of ore to research new styles of jewelry.
That's how she's getting the materials.
As for why I had been leaving so often, I said that I'd found a new ore vein and wanted to extract some new gems from it. Sorry. I've been talking my head off. Please, come in and have a seat.
Sure, we can sit for a moment, but...
Miss Chevin, can I go see some of the jewelry over there?
Sure, go ahead. Remember to stay in the shade as much as you can.
Paimon wants to go too! We'll go together. Paimon hasn't looked at Natlan's jewelry very closely yet.
I'll have to buy you some.
Really? Then Paimon's gonna take a good look at what they have.
Oh boy. Yeah, more money. Okay.
You haven't bought any jewelry for a while, Auntie. Why don't you pick one out?
Xilonen's taking Tlazolli with her again. Let's keep talking with Nechka.
Come on, Nechka! We don't know anything about Natlan's jewelry, so you can help us pick something out.
Mr. Traveler,
Yo, hit me with that ending line.
Come here, Nechka.
Oh my god, lady.
Uh-huh.
Is this your...
Sorry, Chevin and Xilonen, but it's already getting late. We should be heading back now.
Does she have to be close to her daughter at all times? Like...
It'll be Nechka's birthday in a few days, and there's still a lot for us to do before then.
No problem. I'll be sure to bring her some beautiful jewelry to celebrate.
Mom,
Okay. Okay.
You're getting hot again. Here, Mom will carry you. Let's get going.
I'm like so confused.
You forget to take care of yourself once you start playing. Let's go back and we'll have a talk.
Okay.
I didn't.
Nechka, I never taught you to lie.
Is this the girl that she wants to imprint all of these memories onto? Well, why is she treating her like this?
Sorry, Mom.
Does she know who she is? Hello?
Nechka's looking at us. My mom feels like something's not right. What should we do?
Stay quiet. Let's see what Xilonen says.
No, Nechka was having so much fun today that she forgot the time. It's not a big deal. Let me help carry her home. I'm worried you would also have to recover if you carried her the whole way.
No, it's fine. I'll carry her.
Okay. This is a very interesting dynamic.
Let's go, Nechka. It's time to go home.
I'm gonna be real, like the mom just kind of switched up the second her daughter left the house. Declines help and leaves the tribe. Okay, there's clearly a twist here. Also, the daughter seems fine. We were like hanging out the whole time. She doesn't seem weak or sick or helpless at all. She was talking to the tribes people and everything.
For spending so much time with us today.
All right, clearly something's up with the mom now.
Please be sure to come to Nechka's birthday party.
We'll be there.
All right. It's nearly bedtime for Nechka, so let's part our ways here.
Oh, Auntie, remember to give her the book, that copy of Tequil the Brave I brought. I went to a lot of trouble to find it.
I understand. Really, do you think I'd let your efforts go to waste?
Maybe?
It's very special to receive a book from you. I'm sure she'll put it somewhere safe. Right, Nechka?
Yeah. Thanks, Xilonen.
Oh, put it somewhere? Isn't she going to read it?
Well, I've read the story to her many times already. She's even memorized nearly every line.
Oh?
No, that won't be a problem, Auntie. Nechka's probably never heard this version of Tequil the Brave.
Wait, but she read, like, she had to have.
Oh. What's different about this version?
It's the OG version. It's good literature. So she knows of the book that's so rare that only the new version is out. But how is that possible?
The majority is about the same, but the ending is different from the one that you bought her. The one I gave her is the unedited version that was originally published.
And she read the line at the end.
It was released long before Nechka fell ill.
Wait,
Oh, but I remember you were never very interested in fairy tales, Xilonen.
Huh. Well, I was just thinking that if what you said about Nechka's illness is true, she shouldn't be able to remember anything about her past before her illness.
Oh. Get her ass! Wait, so how does she know that? That's actually so fucking clever. That's galaxy brain. Oh my god. Her illness made it so she doesn't remember anything before the accident, but the book predates the accident. So if this girl knows it, is that not her then?
So the ending to the original version of Tequil the Brave is also part of the past that she should have forgotten.
But she knows it.
In other words, if she hasn't recently read the old version of the story, then she shouldn't possibly know the ending.
There
right?
is a no fucking way. Is this not her daughter? What is she getting all the memories for then?
I don't understand. Why are you so concerned about the ending of this book? Even if she does remember the ending, what does that prove? Maybe she snuck out somewhere when I wasn't watching.
Yeah,
read the first edition of the story.
This lady's coping!
Yeah, okay, that is a possibility. After all, she does remember things that have happened recently.
Also, I don't know if she can tell, but this is now an interrogation. What?
In which case, yeah, let's go ask around the tribe and see if anyone remembers Nechka reading the book. There are only a few shops in the tribe that sell books, or we can just ask Nechka where she'd read it.
Okay.
The booksellers all have inscriptions, so there's a chance that their memories...
No.
So, you admit that the inscriptions can affect the tribe's current memories?
Oh, fuck.
I was very clear that I would consider that a crime and would stop all work on it.
All right, shit just went sideways, chat. Xilonen, don't fuck around. Okay, this is actually real. Guys, we're so far past the point. I thought this was going somewhere completely different.
There must be a few more books at home.
Bro, she's still coping.
I do not wish to see your blood be reduced to ash, but I have seen the light of your heart and spirit.
I beg your pardon?
Yeah, sorry, good literature only, lady.
Nechka, where did you read that book? Answer me.
Go home, Nechka.
What do you mean go home? Isn't she home? I don't think this is her kid. Who is this girl? She doesn't even have the same eye color. I thought, dude, that has to be it. When she walked out of her bedroom, that one piece of the plant was blocking her eyes. And I was like, that's weird. Why would they do that? And then I was like, well, maybe her dad has the same colored eyes as her.
Are you disobeying me?
Yeah, this lady's tapped. I don't know who she is or what is going on.
You're the one who wrote me the letter, Nechka. You're the one who wanted the book. Only you can speak for yourself. We're listening, Nechka. Right here, right now.
Remember my name, brother. As long as you remember me, I will never have left.
Silence.
All right, well, the cat's out of the bag now. She knows the story, which means she was around back then.
That's the line from the old ending. Nechka remembers it. I know everything. Xilonen, help me, please.
Oh,
someone's blocking the door.
Fuck. Holy Yo! That transition was so clean. Animation to 2D kick. God damn, she's got legs for days. Look at Aether. He's spellbound. He's like, oh my God, what a woman.
Xilonen, wait for us.
Okay, this lady is cracked out of, like, who is this girl?
The tunnel is blocked. We can't go in. There might also be traps.
Whoa. What are all those things on Nechka's walls?
It seems Auntie put all the extra inscriptions she made here.
Oh, what the fuck? That's so many! Where did they go?
If she's trying to finish that ancient name, there's only one place she could go.
Oh my God, that's the line from the trailer. I thought they were talking about our ancient name in the trailer.
Come on, follow me.
Huh? Chat, what is happening right now? I regret ever giving praise to that. That's not a house, that's a prison. Tlazolli's Forge, a workshop that Tlazolli announced had been abandoned and sealed off. Now in ominous crackling echoes within. Oh dear. Why does she have all of those...
What is this place?
Blazing gem inscriptions. Oh, this was the...
Auntie's workshop.
Okay.
It was supposedly closed after she stepped down from her position in the tribe. But it appears that we've all been deceived.
Evidence. That's all I see here. There we go.
Why are there people up ahead?
If you're up to shady business, you have to hire shady people to help you.
Yeah.
Let's go, don't hesitate.
Let's go!
Watch out!
Out of the way!
Out of the way or get blown away. Sir, you're dead. Oh, wow, look at this place. This looks really cool. It's just all like phlogiston walls. Let's get this bread, gamers. Nechka will save you. You're a freaking goat of actual literature.
Bring it.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay, we're gaming. All right, let's continue. Bro, what is all of this about, dude? Oh.
Say cheese.
Speaking of which, what are these people cheering? What are you cheering for?
All right, let's finish this fast.
Oh my God, the echo.
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Bop! Bop!
Hey there!
Yes, you are.
The door's closed here, too.
Got him.
Where should we go now?
All right, we probably have to go this way, Paimon.
The transport system seems to still be functioning. Let's go look for the controls and get this cart running again.
All right.
Maybe it can take us further inside.
Grab this. Oh, okay.
All right, let's keep going.
Those little boats are on the move again. The echo is clearly from the fact that they are the children of echoes. Thanks. Thanks for that. Really appreciate that. Wait. Are you kidding me? My own chatter distracted me, and so now I have to do that whole thing over again. I hope you're happy for that bad joke you told me. It cost me precious time, and now I'm gonna lose the world record run for the fastest clear of this domain. I hope you're happy with yourself. Oh my god. We good? Bro, this place is literally trying to kill me. Whoa!
Hold that pose!
Whoa! Look at that! Is that a Tlazolli? What the hell is it holding? Okay, this is kind of badass. What the fuck? It looks like a giant dark Tlazolli holding a stone of some sort. That symbol kind of looks interesting. Interesting. Indeed. Oh, that looks sick. Lady, it's
You
not
got here quick.
It's not
Impressive.
that deep. Who are you? What are you doing?
Nechka's up there! What are you planning to do to her?
Okay, hold on. What is going on here? So, her daughter gets attacked by the abyss. Okay, so I don't think this is her daughter. But then what is she doing with all of these unless I fucking got jebaited. When we started this quest, I was like, she keeps talking about her daughter, but I haven't seen the daughter yet. So I'm suspicious that the daughter isn't actually here. And then they showed her and I was like, okay, everything's good now. But now, I don't think this is her daughter, but she's going around getting memories of her daughter from random people. So I think her daughter actually did die. And this is just some random kid that she's gonna imprint her daughter's memories onto. Because there's no other reason to explain the inscriptions. Why would you be grabbing memories of your daughter if this person is basically confirming, I know things from before your daughter got sick? And that's why she's so safeguarded by this person, because she's like, I need to make sure nobody else knows. So this lady's just fucking crazy.
I never lied to you. All this time, I've only been trying to save my daughter.
But like, I think that's like borderline lying to me, if that's not her.
Even though she's not my daughter yet. Once everything is over, she will really become my Nechka.
That's next level cope. Are you serious? I didn't lie to you. I just lied to you. Who is this kid then?
What is she saying? Is she not Nechka?
Infusing memories. I knew I didn't like that shit from the minute she said that that's what she was doing. Wait, no, I don't think it's infusing memories. I think she's gonna like Dude, she's literally doing like what the Natlan Archon quest is. It's like, oh, if they create new ley lines, it's gonna overwrite the old ley lines and the old memories of the land. So I think these inscriptions are gonna overwrite whoever this girl is, it's gonna overwrite it with her daughter's memories. So she basically just kidnapped this kid, apparently.
So you figured it out. I want to use memories to awaken my Nechka.
Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this in Genshin Impact? This is so dark. Oh my god, they even have like the purple Tlazolli freaking banners over here to be like, yeah, this is some evil shit going on right now. Oh, fuck.
She has stayed in the Night Kingdom for far too long. She's afraid of the dark and cold. I'm the one who made her stay there alone, so I must bring her back.
Okay.
Don't worry, Nechka. Mom hasn't forgotten anything. She has always remembered your name.
Nechka is already dead.
I'm afraid so.
Can we figure out who this girl is? I mean, I don't even think it matters. I think the implications are bad enough that she just like kidnapped this girl and this girl is just like forced into believing all of this stuff.
Then who's that girl?
Thank you, Paimon. This is so unsettling.
She's a child from my tribe. Her parents were killed in the same abyss attack. But wouldn't you know it, her birthday is the same as that of my Nechka.
This is so fucked. Wow. This is fucked, dude.
I raised her and took care of her for many years. I thought that taking her in would help me feel better. I was so happy the first time she was willing to call me Mom. But then, I suddenly felt very, very scared. Is she really my child? My child's name is Nechka. It could only be Nechka.
Oh my god. Ugh.
How could I be happy? My little Nechka is still waiting for me to get her home.
Genshin Impact is a game for children, chat. Remember that? That's crazy. This is morbid.
As I said, I only want to bring Nechka back, even if it costs me everything.
But that's not her. Your daughter's dead. I'm sorry.
And now, the time has come for me to pay.
Oh boy, oh boy. Lord of the Night is not going to be happy with you.
As for my useless ancient name, it's finally time to put it to good use.
And this also, low-key, this is like if Zuria, like, went batshit crazy in the Thelxie event, right? Because the Thelxie event was like the mother went through a similar kind of mental condition after her son died. This is the bad ending of the Thelxie event, basically. Like, if Thelxie was the quest, the good ending was what Zarya went through to get better, and the bad ending is this quest. Two parents who lost their kid. One of them did the healthy thing, and one of them is doing a disgusting act to try to get what she wants. Good lord.
If you're not willing to help me, then you can become the fuel for Nechka's ancient name.
Fuel. Get out of here.
Xilonen, you have yet to make a move. I take it you're examining the inscriptions around you. It's no use. I've already set up the blaze gem inscriptions, and the engraving diagram has already begun to run.
She'll find a way.
It's all thanks to your ideas. Now, the central inscription will finally become Nechka's ancient name. After Nechka returns, I'll make sure to invite you to her birthday party.
This lady is fucking crazy. She's still thinking about that birthday party. Get behind me, Paimon.
You're not gonna go up there, are you?
Yeah, you bet your ass I will. Nechka's already dead. We can't let her harm an innocent child. This poor girl.
There's a flaw in this engraving diagram. The weak point is almost about to activate. So on my mark.
Come on.
Don't worry, Nechka. Don't worry. Mom is here.
Ugh, this is so gross.
3.
Mom will always be with you. I'll never forget you.
2.
Wake up, Nechka. Now. Please, wake up.
1!
Oh shit, here we go. Oh god.
It's alright. You'll see Mommy soon.
This lady is tapped in the mind. Alright guys, pop off. Let's get this bread. We gotta save this girl. Oh, so yeah, that was from the trailer. Oh my god, it was that easy. Holy moly, Xilonen. Legs for days, that's how you do it.
Keep back. Those are distorted thoughts. In the mists, are the thoughts' twisted cries. If you become tainted by them, they will control you, and you'll never be free again.
This lady, man.
Where are you?
Oh my god!
It hurts. It hurts. Why am I alone?
Nechka, why?
I
cannot believe this.
Will you stay with me forever? Please never leave me again.
Wow. What a fantastic cutscene. Holy shit.
Tlazolli, you're the one who twisted Nechka's name into a shackling prison.
Honkai Starro.
It's time for you to hear her true voice. Stone engraved and echoing peaks.
Name engraver!
Disperse. In ashes be reborn, for flames born anew, and the blazing dawn.
What a queen.
Be with you, Nechka. Always and forever.
Mommy, I've always been with you. And now you're finally listening to me. The old births the new, as flowers shield the roots, so life ever cycles until we return to the loam.
Wow.
We've known each other a while, but we've never met. You're Nechka?
This little girl.
But I still don't know your
Yeah,
name.
I need to know your name.
My name's Napeka.
Napeka, that's such a beautiful name.
It really suits you.
Children are so innocent, man.
Napeka, I bless you from the past.
Oh!
And wish that every day of your future will be filled with peace and happiness.
Oh my god.
This is an excellent publication. They have...
Charlotte, not now. Oh my god. I loved that because she said like, Xilonen even said like, ancient names are gifts from
and
the
was speaking with
for
her,
the future.
but now, where did she go?
You fumbled, lady. I'm sorry. You lost all sympathy for me the second you got an innocent child who already lost her parents involved. Napeka. I'm so glad I know her name now.
Nechka, where are you? Answer, Mummy, please, please. Xilonen, you saw her too, didn't you? You saw my little Nechka. I felt her hands and hugged her. I was right.
Now you can hug the inside of a jail cell.
Those gray shadows were just a minor mistake. I just need to restart the ritual again. Alright, I'll start it again and Nechka will...
I want to shake this lady.
Have you still not come to your senses, Auntie?
What senses?
Yeah.
I was not wrong. Nothing about what happened was wrong. She's just a little upset and was trying to ignore me. That child sure knows how to throw a tantrum. But I understand. I can accept that.
I can't.
Enough, Tlazolli! The person you summoned with the Blaze Gem inscription wasn't the real Nechka at all.
It was your distorted version of her.
You collected memories of Nechka from countless people, but you forgot one thing. Among what you gathered were not only real memories, but also countless emotions. Didn't you realize what kind of emotions people would feel upon seeing Nechka's condition? When people held a dying child's hand, when they felt her faint breath and saw the helplessness in her eyes, when they sensed her body growing colder and colder, what could they feel but abject pain and sorrow?
That line reminds me of Kari Bear. Abject sorrow.
I took those emotions.
You absorbed those emotions into the Blaze Gem inscriptions and solidified them as a piece of her past. Those gray figures were projections of that past. They could only reproduce the appearance of Nechka in her sickly state.
Oh my god. In a way, you brought your daughter back to suffer.
What the real Nechka wished to say was drowned out by those twisted and painful thoughts.
I didn't want things to turn out like this. All I wanted was to remember Nechka, to see her again.
Nechka has always been with you, Auntie.
That's what she said.
Everything has long been recorded on your ancient name. The one you said was useless.
Oh, that's so fucked, man.
You exhausted every option and sacrificed everything in the hopes of saving your daughter. That is undeniable. But have you forgotten the true meaning of your own ancient name?
Oh, man.
My ancient name is Undugu.
Kinship. Wow. Kinship, and you do this?
The immovable love between you and Nechka has already been recorded in your ancient name, but you chose to ignore that. Names are blessings from the past to the future. You told me that, Auntie.
But yeah, she literally, like, forgot her daughter in the past.
You gave Nechka her name, her first blessing.
Damn, this is really sad, man. Like, I feel so bad for the daughter. Like, she died, first off. And then her mother straight up abandoned and forgot she even existed in this twisted pursuit to bring her back, which she did it the wrong way anyway. And then she even came back and was like still being like, she didn't hold a grudge or anything. She was just pure, you know? And even gave some blessings to the girl that got abducted.
But now you've turned her name into a prison by taking an innocent child captive, and you've imprisoned yourself.
And now you will be imprisoned for real.
Nechka is everything to me. Without her, I can't see any future for me. And as for blessings, what blessings have I had since the day she passed? I see her in my dreams every day, grasping my hand, telling me she's in pain, asking me to hold her. But I can't say anything. I can't grasp her hand. All I can do is shout her name over and over again until I wake up. Every day, every single day, I've hated myself, and ancient names too.
Jesus.
Who knows? Maybe hate would have been the only thing left to her too.
You think Nechka would have come to hate you? Auntie, do you still remember the last words Nechka ever said to you? Do you remember what her final words really were? The reason you haven't felt blessed is because you've forgotten the true past. Auntie, you've been wallowing in memories of your imagination and refused to let go of them. A name without a past is nothing but a withered tree with no roots, rotting without a future.
This was a great quest. This is probably my second favorite. This is probably, if I had to put it in order, it would probably be Kinich solely for the lore, this quest, and then Mualani for the tribes. They were all fantastic regardless. I just think, like, this was really good.
It's over, Auntie. It's all over now.
Slowly now. Why don't you stay lying down?
This poor girl.
On second thought, this might not be the best place to rest. Xilonen, Nechka, Napacha.
Yeah.
Can already stand now, so we made our way over.
Let me help you.
Thank you, Paimon and Mr. Traveler. I'm fine, really. The real Nechka helped me just now, so it doesn't hurt much anymore.
That's good. If you became Nechka, then this story would really become the Tequil the Brave.
Yeah, my god, that story was so important.
This isn't the place to chat. Come on, let's get out of here.
But what about Tlazolli?
Oh, don't worry. She won't be able to cause any more trouble now.
It's all over. You leave the workshop. Jesus.
All right, I've locked Auntie in the house with a few ropes. I'll take her to the tribe shortly to be punished for what she did.
Good.
As for now, we can get away from the house and get some sun. After dealing with all of that, I'm completely out of energy.
Yeah, you popped off. Good on you.
It's still so scary to imagine. Tlazolli wanted to turn her adopted child into Nechka, and she even nearly succeeded.
Good thing we found out in time.
Yeah, she was so cool in the final moments. She went right into action and took control of the situation instantly.
True.
Well, it's all thanks to Nempeka's resilience. She never gave up. If it weren't for her bravely trying to get help, then I wouldn't have noticed Auntie's plan so easily.
You're so brave. You're just like the brave hero. You're literally Tequil the Brave.
It was thanks to all of you encouraging me. After all, this was already the last idea I could think of. I tried to get the attention of many others who visited before, but they were all either quickly whisked away by Tlazolli or simply refused to believe me. Even if I told them everything, Tlazolli would just blame my illness to cover it up. All she had to do was start to cry, and then the guest would try to comfort her. But completely forget about me.
Such bullshit, man.
She would inspect all the letters I sent and any gifts I received. And then, if I didn't comply, she would force me to drink some strange medicine. It would put me to sleep for a few days, and it would be hard for me to remember anything.
Wow.
I would see a lot of weird things while I slept, and the walls around me would start talking.
I get it. She lost her kid, but, like, I don't care anymore. Like, that lady, she should rot.
I would be so scared every day. If I wasn't able to get your help this time, I might have just given up.
It's all in the past now.
You have us now, Nepeka. If anyone dares to hurt you again, the Traveler and
I'll give him one of these for you!
Yeah. Sorry. I just can't help it. You are already super brave, and you even managed to call Xilonen for help. Oh, you definitely found the right person.
Kids are so innocent, man. I hate when they're made to suffer in these freaking stories.
Xilonen isn't the kind of person who gets distracted easily by crying. She pays attention when someone's talking and doesn't miss a beat.
And it was because of your help that I was able to pick up on the details. Without you, it would have been extremely difficult for her to communicate that she needed help.
I'm so happy for her. All right, be careful on that edge there, Jesus.
Tlazolli would certainly be more on guard if I tried to speak with her, and would probably have just kept Nepeka locked up in a room again.
So we had a part to play too! But where did Tlazolli even get the confidence to try this scheme? When Nechka was alive, surely many tribe members would have tried to help her. Was she not scared that someone would realize that Nepeka wasn't Nechka?
She must have been using the Blaze Gem inscriptions for a very long time.
That's certainly a possibility. The inscription she created would not only collect information related to Nechka's past, but also actively erase people's memories of Nechka. It's similar to graffiti. If you want to paint something new on a wall that has been painted before, then first you must remove the old painting. It's possible that I was also one of her targets, which would explain why she was so willing to let me have the central inscription.
Insane, man.
Whoa. And you still took it? If it were Paimon, she would have thrown that thing away the first chance she had!
Well, you can uncover the truth without taking some risks, right? If I hadn't disassembled the inscription myself, I would have never realized her actual motives.
Xilonen's so fucking cool, man.
So you suspected her from the very beginning?
Oh, no, she's my auntie after all. How could I have seen her as a villain from the start? The most I did was keep the possibility and a corresponding plan in mind, and it was just our luck that the worst case scenario actually happened.
I think that's fantastic. I think the writing for Natland, like the tribal quest, this one especially, was so well put together, like well crafted. Like everything really had its place. Like even the story, like I know the story was, it's a lot, right? It was a story as a passage. I'm sure most people didn't read it. Even the story itself was kind of telling. And she wanted to play the role of the villain because that's the craziest thing, right? The goddess lady took over the brother, right? It's almost kind of like a metaphor for like her becoming the other girl. So like even that story was like trying to like tell the story without telling it. You know what I mean? It was really good hinting.
But now that I look back on it, we still managed to rescue a suffering child, even if that wasn't our original intention.
Yes, we did good.
Anyway, I think we've just about summarized everything and praised each other enough by now. Everything is finally over, and Nepeka can finally be herself.
Is she gonna be I assume someone's gonna take her in the tribe.
So, what should I do now, Xilonen?
I know, this is so sad, man.
You should do whatever you like, of course. No one's going to lock you up anymore.
But she's a child. She needs comfort, and she needs shelter. She needs a family. She needs a place to grow up.
But I don't know what I can do. Everything I know is about Nechka. What she'd like to eat, which flowers she enjoyed, how she acted and spoke. I'm not her, but I can only be like her. I don't know, Xilonen. I just don't know.
Poor thing.
Oh, don't worry, Nepeka. The Blaze Gem inscription isn't working anymore. No one will force you to be somebody else again.
Exactly.
But I no longer remember anything about myself now besides my name. What if I never remember my life and lose all of my past?
I fucking hate that lady so much.
I'm scared, Xilonen. What should I do?
Oh, don't cry, Nepeka. Here, take this. I took some ore from Tlazolli's collection and made this as a mold.
Oh my gosh, okay. It's not the Blaze Gem one, so maybe that can be an actual good luck charm.
A Blaze Gem inscription? You can make them too?
Yeah, she makes the good ones.
Oh, of course not. It's just a pretty piece of stone. Take it. I've engraved your name, Nepeka, on the top.
Oh, it's her own journal.
This is your first blessing, the one you received from a pair of people who loved you with all their hearts.
Oh my God, did we just adopt? Did we just adopt Nepeka? Oh, that's so sweet.
It has always protected you and stood over you. For all of past, present, and future, it's never strayed far.
But I don't even remember the names of my parents. I don't remember anything.
Maybe the tribe will know?
I won't make any big promises and say everything will return to normal. I'm not sure what kind of future you will face. I can only promise that no matter what the future holds, your name will never fade. This is a blessing given to you by a name engraver. You'll continue to grow and mature as a sapling sprouts upward and becomes a healthy tree, or as birds spread their wings to fly high into the sky. Your name is your starting point, as well as your guide. Remember your name and everything you've experienced, and you'll know how to step into your future.
I'll do my best. You can do it, Nepeka!
We believe in you! We'll always be with you.
Thank you all. Xilonen, Paimon, and Mr. Traveler.
If you really can't come up with what to do, don't worry. Just relax and take it easy. We're from the same tribe after all. If nothing else works, I can always go to the elders and look up your history.
Ooh.
And until then, you can stay at my workshop. I can handle another mouth to feed.
She literally adopted her. So you do have a backup. I was wondering, I was like, that's great and all, but like, where is she going to live and eat and sleep? Auntie Xilonen is back again, boys.
I don't know if the plan will work. I'm not even sure who I should look for. Well, rather than placing our hopes on a plan that relies so heavily on luck, we should just focus on ourselves. Well, anyway, enough about all that for now. Let me take Tlazolli back to the tribe first.
Yeah.
Oh, come with me, Nepeka. Oh, gosh. I nearly forgot that we haven't even had dinner yet. What would you like to eat?
Huh? Oh, anything. I'm not picky.
What a great child. They're willing to eat anything and everything.
Oh, good. Let's go. We have a lot of work to do. We have a very busy future ahead of us. Oh, and one more thing. Happy birthday, Nepeka.
Oh my God, she had the same birthday. Oh my God, kill me now. I can die happy. I could literally die happy, chat. Holy shit. What a quest! Oh my God. Wait, there's more? Wait, is there? Oh, this thing. Oh, okay. Okay, Serenity's Reprise. Head to Xilonen's workshop for a visit. Tlazolli awaits her punishment. Nepeka has regained her name, and the Blaze Gem inscription was about to be destroyed. The nightmare and entrapment have both dissipated, but it's not all over. Xilonen has also brought Nepeka to her own workshop. Perhaps she still has something in mind. Ooh.
Every day.
The engraving thing's gone. Like the graffiti thing's gone, actually. You know what? Good. I'm glad it's gone. It was made for the wrong reasons after all. Oh my god!
Oh, you're here. Everything's been taken care of now. I was just about to go have a rest.
So what about Tlazolli? Will she be punished?
Well, the tribe is still discussing that. I mean, not many have ever used ancient names to commit a crime. Pakal will have a lot
You know
on
what?
his plate.
I'm Pakal, okay? She is guilty as charged, okay? Lock her ass in the brig, and I wouldn't be upset if someone lost the key, all right? I'm passing judgment. I am the chief of the Children of Echoes, okay?
What I do know is that Tlazolli's workshop will be closed permanently, and any remaining incomplete Blaze Gem inscriptions will be completely destroyed.
Good. Also, all those people lost their fucking money. Those were really expensive.
And as for the completed Blaze Gem inscriptions, I'll be handling them, which, whew, yeah, yet another hassle to deal with. Anyway, at least her ancient name is fine. Otherwise, we'd have a real mess on our hands. Oh, and speaking of ancient names, I actually have some good news.
Wait.
The memories that were absorbed by the Blaze Gem inscriptions can be restored to their owners.
Good. So they'll get all their memories back. They belong to them anyway.
Now, once all the Blaze Gem inscriptions stop working, the memories will return to their respective owners.
So everyone's memories of Nechka will all come back?
Yeah, that's right.
Nice.
Huh. Wait, now that I think about it, in her attempt to get Nechka to come back, Auntie made the entire tribe forget about her.
What a dumbass. Like, you're such an idiot. You did the exact opposite of what you wanted.
Now, Nechka really is gone, but everyone is about to remember her. Whew, what a bizarre turn of events.
How's Nepeka doing?
She's resting in my workshop. I contacted others from the tribe and told them about my plan to conduct an official investigation into her history.
Good.
The tribe hasn't responded yet, so I'm planning to take her in for now and teach her some crafting skills. But that's for another time. For now, she should just rest and sleep. After all, she's got a busy future ahead of her.
I am so happy, chat. Oh, I love a good silver lining, a good happy ending. Oh, Xilonen, I love you so much. Thank you so much for being based. Xilonen is now technically a mom, which is like, that just made her like a way better character. You're now mother. That's an automatic upgrade for you, ma'am. Holy moly. I'm gonna get a picture of this too, because this is for the event. And then boom, right in time for the event. I know she's somewhat a part of it at the beginning here. Oh my God, I didn't even see her. Oh my God. She's right here, gamers. Oh my God, I'm so happy for you. And before she becomes an ancient name engraver when she gets older, I would love that for her. Like mother, like daughter. I think I'm willing to say it, chat. I think the Xilonen quest is my favorite tribal quest of Natlan thus far. And I say that because like Kenich's was great. I will admit my own biases with it. I love it so much because it's backed by like the talking stick battle pass weapon, the unfinished reverie lore, and Enjo and Kongo Mato. Like, this has none of that. This stands on its feet as just a very compelling quest, a dark twist, and I'm a sucker for a happy ending, you know? I hate whenever we have a quest and it's just like, I feel like the Natlan Archon quest like drained me of all of my tears and emotions, because I feel like I would have been bawling by the end of this. I just love that Nepeka wasn't made to like be overwritten and forgotten and like meant to suffer to the extremes because of everything the mother was doing, you know? Yeah, and I'm so happy that she's now in the tribe. I'm gonna be getting pictures with her. I'm gonna talk to her during the event. I'll be doing the event off stream, but yeah, I think this is my favorite. Also, Xilonen as a fucking character, girl boss. She knows her craft. She knows her shit. We learned a lot about like how she assembles and focuses and works on ancient names, like her role in Natlan's history overall. And she took none of that nonsense, none of that bullshit. She was literally, we needed her to finish this quest because I was kind of three-heading in the middle there because I just didn't understand what was going on until I figured it out. Until that passage from the book kind of made everything clear for me. But yeah, this was a fantastic quest. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I absolutely loved it. I'm so glad the girl I'm so glad Nepeka is okay. I'm hoping we find out and learn more about, like, maybe she'll be able to get some semblance of her past through her parents, her family tree maybe, and just having any type of scraps of information. And I hope that mother rots in hell and rots in whatever prison cell she's gonna be put in, because you don't do that to kids. You don't harm children. I have no further remorse. My remorse began and ended when she lied to me. Even her daughter was giving well wishes to Nepeka. So I'm like, you know what? I can't even feel bad for the daughter, because at least she's not also made to suffer at the hands of her mother's, like, twisted wants and desires. So, loved the quest. Xilonen, great character. It actually kind of makes me a little bit more emboldened that I actually have her now. Shout out to Kyle again. Really appreciate you getting me this character. She is fantastic. Yeah, another quest done. Actually, if we take a little look here too, she is also on the finish screen, which is great. This is so cool. So all Tribal Chronicle quests are done. We're gonna have Chaska next patch. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have Mavwika and Tlazolli in 5.3, and then 5.4, 5.5, 5.6. I don't know when they plan on giving us the Collective of Plenty tribe and Iansan at the very least. I'm sure we'll get Aoife eventually as well. I think Aoife might actually be a 4-star, or maybe not, who knows. But those are the next 3 characters at the very least that we're gonna get for the remaining 3 tribes. And we did get another one. Oh, did this update? My Pilgrim's Chronicle. Yes! Let's go! We got the Xilonen quest. You recovered a soul. Oh my god. You retrieved the true soul alongside Baraka, and you wished for the soul's happiness from here on out. Ah, so good. But yeah, that was a fantastic tribal quest. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. I guess the next Genshin stream that I will do, we're going to be shifting back into doing some world quest content with our little Tepetlosaur buddy Bibu, and going through the overarching lore quest, which we did start last patch, but I'm going to be 100%ing and wrapping up and finalizing everything. And then at that point, we're just going to be sitting pretty and waiting for 5.2 to drop. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed my reactions, my thoughts, my playthrough of this quest, which was fantastic. I loved it to death. Really happy with how things turned out. And yeah, hope you guys look forward to the next one.